We travel around the world here in FC1, and this place is definitely the destination halfway through the season. It's round 7 of the FC1 Grand Prix, and oh my gosh, we have reached Monaco, the Principality of Monaco, the most tricky, most tight, most nerve-wracking track on the calendar. I cannot wait to get this one going. Watching alongside me is my brother in crime and brother in real life, Gold Leader. Gold, what on earth does it mean to race here in Monaco?
It means everything. I mean, every single season we do here, the winner of Monaco is remembered for both FC1 and FC2. And we've got a couple of them racing today, so I'm excited to see how they do. And we've got some new changes to the track. Walk us through some of the changes we've got from this year.
Sure. Well, we know many longtime veterans know how difficult this one is. It's, like I said, by far the trickiest and most demanding track on the season. To do well here, you got to do absolutely perfect. You have to have a perfect race, and we have a few new adjustments with ice slabs going, and you can see some of the drivers taking different lines, so even the veterans aren't really sure what's the fastest line here, because if you're looking into the first corner here, I mean, people are taking some wall taps on the outside. There's Hutspot there. He's gotten a couple of podiums here, one in 2024. And taking a wall tap on the outside. Some people are learning how to do that here as we go up the hill, all the way up. And it's very hard to see up this hill. Sometimes you can't really see the sides, but it's all slabs all the way up through here. Pretty standard from what we've had in the past, but careful to not get bumpy. You cannot overtake here. Into Massenet, a lot of people have problems here, but the wall tap is a little bit easier this time around. You don't have to aim for the 2 high block area, simply because of the half slabs. So now drivers are taking a little bit of an easier or an earlier block stop, or wall tap, sorry, to Massenet to get the entrance going into Casino Square here. And through here, very, very tight. As you can see, very difficult to overtake almost anywhere on this track. But as we go down and down, watch the bump on the outside, down the half slabs, and then we got another wall tap here that people are using, I believe. Let's see if we can see a couple of drivers come through here. Perhaps not. No, they're all still coming around. But yes, this corner here is also very, very tricky to get the wall tap right, and you can easily, some people, oh, here it goes. Here's Kane coming through, a double 3, oh, that's not Kane. A 360 wall tap for them there. Into the famous hairpin Lowe's corner, station corner, whatever you want to call it. Also got a wall tap that's been around the same for quite a few years now. We keep moving down through the next couple of corners, and it's all similar through here. A couple wall taps as well. But you can see a little bit of a familiar experience every turn. Wall taps. We've removed the slow bump here a couple years ago, so drivers are easily able to go down through the inside. Careful not to go too wide here, though. You can easily completely mess up your corner and into the tunnel. This is the fastest sector of the track, pretty much, and you have to be on point. How close can you get to that wall without running into it? Well, if you do run into it, you're going to face a world of pain, and everyone behind you will hate you just the same. As we move down to the Novo Chicane, one of the hardest corners, the hardest braking zone of any corner here. And you have to make as close as you can to the corner here, or else you get completely destroyed. It's a very, very tight entry. An easier exit, but the entry is very, very challenging here through the Novo Chicane. Keep going through another couple of corners, and we move on to the swimming pool section. And we have one long sweeping left-hander here. Just don't take too much speed into it, or else you will hit the wall, as any other corner is here. Into the first chicane of the swimming pool. Pretty easy stuff here. It's all flat out, just driving as fast as possible. And into the second sector, there is a wall tap here. There's also, you could also block stop a little bit here. There's Julian Cool Jr., Izzy Azar taking the wall tap there, one of the easier ones to hit. So not too bad for newer drivers. We keep going down through Razcast, and this one's got a wall tap or two as well. People are experimenting with a double wall tap here, a single wall tap. It's all up in the air. Who's going to take what? And there's Lucid FR taking a 360 wall tap into the back wall tap there. So 2 wall taps there for Razcast in the last corner here as well. It doesn't have any wall taps, but it is absolutely critical to hit this corner perfectly. there is a lap of Monaco so far, and what we come to experience here will be unlike any other.
Yeah, this track, you have to be perfect for a successful qualifying lap. If you make any sort of mistake, you can forget it. There's no saving a mistake after you've spent so much time on this track. Hopefully, you shouldn't be making them. But we'll see them. Of course we will. And it takes a perfect lap to get the perfect time.
Absolutely. It's qualifying. I mean, we know, if you know Formula One, you know qualifying is the most important. In FC1, it is pretty important here too. But what's even better is getting a great start. If you can lead the front of the pack at the very beginning of the race, you will be almost unstoppable until you make a mistake. The mistakes are, or mistake avoidance is going to be the key to the race here in Monaco, because any mistake will cost you dozens of seconds. And you can see there's someone making a mistake, and see how much time you lose from a single mistake, and it compounds too into multiple more. So you just have to be careful here not to make any mistakes, because that's the best way to pass. The best way to pass is with a mistake in front of you. And so if you're leading this pack into the opening couple of turns, you do not want to be making any mistakes. That's what these drivers have to do. And well, who do you think is going to be the best driver at doing so? Who do you think has got the best chances of winning here in the Principality?
I got my eye today on Hotspot. This guy is a seasoned veteran. He's been racing since 2023 in FC1. And 2024, the following year, he joined Alpig, and he took down second place at Monaco. This guy's also been just in form the last 2 months. I mean, he's been racing across the digital pond at BRWCA, Ice Kart, just
BRWC,
nonstop top fives. And with the win in Saudi, with the win in Saudi Arabia in April with FC1, and the fastest practice time here at Monaco this year, this guy's got to be unstoppable. He's definitely one to watch out for on the track.
Yeah, he's got experience racing against drivers in FC2 this past year. He knows how to pass drivers who make mistakes, and we'll see if he can use that skill to his advantage here. One of the few FC1 veterans who has both knowledge of course, each track for a couple years now, but also against loads and loads of other drivers. Not many players have that experience both ways. So Hotspot is definitely one to watch out for. As for me, I think I got my eye, of course, on championship leader Mafiosa. Let's see if he's on right now. He is not on right now. I hope he can show up, because Mafiosa knows how to win this race. Straight up, defending champion of last year's Monaco race. He won in 2025 alongside Crum and TTG, sharing the podium with him. But Mafiosa is the most experienced driver in our top 5 of FC1 standings, and has driven here multiple times with a win last year. I mean, he's currently 3rd in the practice times as well, behind Hotspot. So that's the only one downside comparing Mafiosa to Hotspot, and that's the practice time. But at the end of the day, if you hit that good lap, how many of those can you make in a row? And I think Mafiosa might have a better time than Hotspot. We'll have to see about what they can do in qualifying and what their race pace is like come 15 minutes time. And we can see a bunch of the drivers getting a warm-up race in. There's Techno Gustav right there. He's going to be practicing here. He won a couple years ago, didn't he? He won in 2023, Gustav. A shocking race win for him. And of all places, here in Monaco. So Gustav, also one to look out for in 2023, the winner here.
Real quick, back to Mafiosa for a minute. We know Mafiosa is like a machine when it comes to these lap times. But we also know that this year he's been out front the whole year. Like, does he have the ability to pass multiple back markers on a tight of a track like this, as well as some of the other drivers can? I mean, it's a question to ask, and you got drivers like Hotspot, who just like ran through FC2
Yeah, he's
and
got more
FC1.
experience with passing people this year for sure. Hotspot.
Absolutely.
And so Mafiosa, yeah, a little bit of a front runner, hasn't had to deal with the midfield or really passing drivers too often this year. And so maybe, yeah, maybe a little bit out of experience here, Mafiosa, to Hotspot there. I don't know. It's so hard to say because the guy's been driving for years. He knows how to race. It's not like he's, incapable of passing. He's still one of the best, and he's one of the best for a reason, right? He's on top of the standings for a reason, and well, he's just got to do it again, right? But instead, it's here on the trickiest track on the calendar. As we go up Beau Rivage, following Gustav here.
We'll make your guesses in chat. Who do you think is going to come out ahead? Mafiosa, Hotspot. You could even
Any
see
others?
maybe any
Joka,
others.
Martin. Let's take a look at our standings here.
Oh, real quick. Speaking of Joka, we've got some
practice times.
moves on the teams here. Joka has gone away from his Brazilian team of Guarana, and he's moved over to Pelican Racing, flipping out track to take the spot. But this is big news for Pelican Racing and the aspirations of Guarana. A little bit of a hinder to them, but Pelican Racing is now a team to watch out for Forsaken Carbs if they weren't already.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Pelicans putting on the pressure. They're fourth in the standings right now, hoping to get up into that top standings. There's teammate 32 GL. You can't count him out either as well. But yeah, absolutely. There's so many legends on this track right now, and you can't count anybody out. I believe we have plenty of other drivers. Joka, we haven't even mentioned Joka. JH Dash, Paper Yoshi. I mean, shoot, these guys are the best boat racers in the world, straight up. If you haven't watched boat racing, this is the place because you get the best of both experiences. With watching the fastest guys on ice traverse across the most precise track there is, and then later you'll get kind of the after party FC2, which good luck, guys. Honestly, we're gonna have 100 drivers on this track, and you're just gonna have to experience it. Those two guys, as well as on this track, he's been out for a couple of weeks, but he's back for Williams Racing, and he's gotten third last year, a surprise podium for him as well. So hopefully he can bring that one back, bring back the mojo he's had. He's had a horrible year so far this year. We know how good he can do. Looking at his standings, I think he got 7th last year in the standings. Pretty dang good stuff from those two guys, but has nowhere near shown the experience that he did last year. Maybe today he can bring it back with a expert racing, and he looks like he's got the line. He's got the line, the double wall tap. And yeah, the wall tap through station. And so on and so forth. Yeah, I mean, you never really know. You never really know what each driver has in stock. Maybe he's sandbagging his practice times as we're watching. Maybe he's just trying to get in the zone. Maybe he just logged online and hasn't yet gotten his practice times. We don't really know. And well, those two guys certainly trying to bring back what he could have done last year. Maybe a podium is on his sights. Yeah, every single driver on here.
Maybe we missed it, but the little practice race that was going on, I think Hotspot won it.
Oh, look at that. Looks like there's two. There's Lapis Lettuce, another Williams driver. One of the most experienced. I believe he's... Oh, did we lose him? Where did he go? One of, if not the most experienced drivers on the grid, maybe behind Gustav. And, well, he also, I mean, master of finding racing lines here in boat racing. Maybe we can follow along. Lapis, I think he's stopped doing his practice time and practicing now, but oh, there he goes. Come on, spectate. There we go. Oh, this guy. Always resetting. Always resetting, making sure he's got the perfect setup for each lap. You don't get too much of these in the qualifying session later today. We're going to start qualifying in 8 minutes time. And, well, you guys know how it works. It's a standard qualifying. We actually haven't had a, we've had, I believe, what, 2 sprint races in a row? So we haven't had a standard weekend in quite a while. And so drivers have to go revert back to how they did our Formula 1 style qualifying session with, 3 different sessions each, knocking down the bottom couple of drivers. There's that spot. Ooh, mistake there. Yeah, I mean, any mistake here is costly, and it's so easy to make them. How close can you get to the wall without... Oh my gosh, how did he not run into the wall there? Without hitting it. And that will determine your fastest time here. As he's kind of going along with Killer and Kebab. Fastest man on track right now. He gave up that lap.
Oh, I haven't seen that. There's the wall tap into the pit lane. Hotspot practicing that.
Is that what he just did? Is that how
He
I
just
lost him?
Yeah. Yeah, he did a wall tap into the pit lane. Gotta practice your pit lane entries, guys.
Well, there you go. Let's kick. We've got to do our quick pit lane walk, though. It does look pretty empty over this. We might skip that on it today. Take a look at the casino. Now reinstated as I believe Lurkapop has now controlled it. Same management as last year. Exactly. It was Squillins for a couple of years, and it's back to Lurkapop. So back to the orange, back to the orange and pink. There you go, big casino there. A center full of casinos and gambling here in Monaco. One of the richest countries in terms of average population, probably the. And it's pretty amazing to see Trevor's race on this. Amazing recreation, by the way. Built by, I believe it's Build the Earth. Build the Earth made this version of Monaco a couple years ago and have allowed us to use its beautiful creation to race on, and it's spectacular. One of those beautiful tracks on the calendar. And yeah, all we have to do is put ice on it and say it's a racetrack. Pretty easy enough. We've been using this for a couple of years now. And boy, you do not want to see what we use in 2021. That is for sure. As a couple more drivers come down through, a couple of them probably being in FC2, but there's Dark Robo. It looks like we do have no name quality going on their way. Let's get this spectated. And we'll see who is driving for the no-name team. Guaranteed 3 drivers will be racing for without a team, and they are determined by the top 3 of a little qualifying session. So a little teaser for how qualifying is going to go, based on the drivers who will try to make it in. Our last chance qualifiers, if you want to think about it that way as well. Right. Well, we have 5 minutes to go till our session starts here, and qualifying is going to matter a lot. This is the one track. If you're going to practice any track on the calendar, it has to be Monaco. There's so many tricky things here to micromanage, from how close can you get to the wall to how well can you nail your wall tap. This is by far the hardest track of the season. And the best in the world are going to show you exactly how it's done. Please tell us in chat here, who do you think has got the chance of winning this one, taking this one home? Whether it's Mafiosa, 32 Gilo, his teammate, Martinitis, Hotspot, JH Dash, who else we got? Paper Yoshi could take. There's Paper Yoshi right there. And who else do we could put in there? Joka, if I haven't mentioned it already. Baxio. It's Yazar. Lots of big names here that could take this one away. It's anyone's game. So please put it in chat. Who are you hyped for? Who are you rooting for? If you're Brazilian, might be Joka, but at the same time, he did just move to Pelicans, so perhaps a little bit of a rivalry going between those two teams now. As yeah, Pelican is in 4th right now, and Guarano only 5th. So there you go. As drivers keep practicing through here. I'm watching those two guys, one of the faster drivers we will expect to see here in Monaco. Looks like he's got some pretty fast time, actually. I'm curious to see what his placement is in our standings here. He's not even in our top 18, is he? Uh-oh. Where is our good friend? Those two guys. There he is. He's 46, actually, so not a good practice time for TDG. Might be a little bit of a struggle with him to compete with the paces of other drivers, though you never really know. The guy can suddenly surprise you. Monaco's
Hey,
also
we got new kiddos here today. Gonna join in on probably the no-name quali. If not, he's gonna be racing for Steak and Carbs as a reserve. But I believe a lot of Steak and Carbs here are here today, so we'll see if he makes the no-name list.
Yeah, Mafiosa finally did show up. Right on time here, Mafiosa. Let's check out what he's up to. He's just sitting in the TT spot, looks like. Talking with his team, perhaps. Acquainting himself with the track. You can see his little hat there.
There you go. New kiddo is saying he's going to race in no-name quali.
Yeah, I believe we have all 3 Steak and Carbs on the track here with Mafiosa, Gilo, and who's the other one? I'm blanking on who's 3rd.
Kane.
And yeah, I did believe we did see. We can note Kaik is his now username. It's so confusing. He changes it all the time. All right. Well, no name quali is about to be underway here. And we'll get the party started. So we know New Kiddo is going to be in this no name. We might see, Hotspot might be there too, depending. Well, I think Oink's gone today, so I think he'll be filling the Alpig slot anyway.
I believe so. He's listed as number 1 right now.
Hotspot is?
Hotspot is, yeah. I don't think they really have an order. I think they just put the top 3 of whoever's there that day. So, you know.
Well, there you go. At least they're on top of it. See other drivers just starting their laps. Oh, there we go. And let's fix our GUI scale. I don't know why it's so big. There we go. All right, our no name quality. We got 15 names going to try and compete for 3 slots guaranteed. Ivan the Miner, Y Xavier, Maloko, New Kiddo, Lucid FR, Sue Seagull, Kebab, Struxel, Killer Lol, Rapping Ivy, Bus Fact, Fuko, Ice Joe, Arthur Honum, Deceptive MC at least. There might be a couple more actually hiding in there as well. But those
I
are
believe it's only 15.
Those
only
are the
15
names.
Drivers.
Thank you. All those names are going to be competing for the no-name spot, which will join our qualifying session if they are fast enough. No guarantees, except if you're in the top 3. They'll get, how many laps do they get? 3 minutes, which will be, should be, well, we'll see. Probably 2 laps. You might only get 2 laps here to run through the Principality of Monaco. Here they are. Who do you got on this one? I think one of those is locked up for New Kiddo. Ivan the Miner has a chance. Arthur Honum has a chance. Deceptive MC has a chance. Who else do we think? Killalo definitely has a good shot here as well. And here they go. 3 minutes to go till we find out our no-name drivers. It's kind of hard to see a lot of drivers also practicing on track as well. See who's going to take the wall tap the block stop a little bit too deep there from New Kiddo, but Fuko seems to have nailed it.
I don't think Fuko's He's not on the quality. He's just
Yes, he
there. Oh no,
is.
there he
Yes, he
is.
is.
I see him. Okay.
Fuko going through the casino square.
At SeatCuber 4K super chatted $2.67. What does this
Well,
button
a
do?
variety of different approaches.
Thank you, CT Cuber, for the mystery button there. Appreciate supporting the channel here. As we keep moving through, we know New Kiddo kind of killed his lap on the first one, but Bus back here, not doing too bad. He's currently leading the pack right now. I don't know who this is. I haven't seen his name before, but looks pretty confident with his boat skills here in Monaco through the turns into the Novo chicane. Very, very late on the reverse entry there. Seems to have actually nailed it. Oh, but he does lose it on the exit. Bump to the corner, and that's all it takes to lose a lap here in Monaco. He's got one more to use. Unfortunately for him, that was a killer lap that he just ruined right through the Novo chicane. Into the pool sector here. Oh, there's a wall tap there being used by Struxel. A new one to be found.
Bustock has made his way back up into the,
Oh, yeah,
retro or not. Yeah, he's
top
over
group there. Yeah,
yeah.
he's bringing it back. I'm not sure who this is, but it seems to be pretty dang quick. And we'll see the first couple of times running through. And Struxel is a 1:32.8 is the fastest time. Busfact there still managed to get second even after that the big bump, and no one's been really able to beat him. So there you go. The first lap is done. They got one more to go. You better not mess it up. Let's take a lap through New Kid, who finally fixes his turn one and up through the hill. And hopefully he can bring it back. He's currently fourth in the standings right now. Top three guarantee a spot in No Name. He's up a whole second already. That's enough to already get the fastest time through Massenet. Very, very good stuff from the short sensation here. And a 360 wall tap into the station hairpin here. Or Lowe's corner, as it's also called. And looking really, really good. Entering the tunnel for New Kiddo. Up 8/10, lost a little bit of time there, but it's still good enough to get into that top three if he holds onto this pace here. As we go to the Novo chicane, this is where we saw Bus Stop make the mistake through, well, what looks kind of like a bus stop. And oh no, he goes too deep, hits the corner, and it might be it for New Kiddo. He's still on pace. He's 2/10 down. It's possible.
Definitely recoverable. Considering a lot of the other drivers are making mistakes too, but
Fuko, though, is up 2 and a little bit more seconds. Killer also up. So not good news for the New Kiddo if he wants to hold on to get a top 3 or even top 4 here, because two drivers are actively chasing him down with their times. That's Killalo, who's up, and I think that's another mistake there from New Kiddo. So definitely not an improvement for him. But Killalo's down a whole 4 seconds. Busfact gets the fastest lap, and Killalo takes it away. 1:32.6 in our no name qualifying, and I think that might be it. Suda Seagull still has some time to gain up 4 seconds. Not going to be enough though. Suda Seagull only 10th there. Moloko slots into 10th in front of him, and it looks like it might be Killalo, Busfact, and Ivan the Miner's way here for our top 3. Struxel, Arthur, Honam will be hoping that their spots open, but good luck here in Monaco. And New Kiddo is going to be praying for the same spot. So we'll have to see who makes it in. But congratulations. Killalo gets the top time in our no name quali. Busfact and Ivan the Miner are our guaranteed no name slots today. We'll be racing for them in our next qualifying session, and that should be underway in just a second here. If you don't know how our regular qualifying works, here is the rundown. First, did it work? No, it didn't work. My button broke. Turn on menu. Come on, quality graphic. Oh well. Well, it broke. Please turn on. There we go. Our qualifying format. Q1 is about 2 laps. Oh, it disappeared. What the heck did... There we go. 2 laps is the average for qualifying 1, where we get the bottom 13 of our 33 or so drivers. It's usually about 33. Oh, wait. Am I crazy? Yeah, that is what it is. 33 drivers. The bottom 13 will get eliminated. Will keep their spots, and the next couple of drivers will, or the top 20? 20? We'll move on to Q2.
20.
Another 2 laps to set their fastest times, and we drop the bottom 10. And then we go into a top 10 shootout for qualifying 3, where they only got 1 lap to do so. And around here, that is scary. What a, I mean, we already saw, I mean, New Kiddo is pretty dang fast around here and couldn't get it done with 2 laps. Couldn't find a clean lap at all with a mistake through turn 1. And then on the second lap, a mistake, I believe, through the pool sector. And then on the last corner as well. We're watching currently those 2 guys getting a couple of extra practice turns in before before his starting of the session. Hopefully he can get out of Q1 this time, or yeah. He hasn't had very good luck exiting Q3 most times this season, so what a beautiful track. What an absolutely stunning track. You won't see this until we get to well, I guess no, I was gonna say you won't see a prettier track than this until we get to Red Bull Ring, but that is actually next week out, huh? Also an amazing track built by the Build the Earth team. And then following that, the other track by Build the Earth is Las Vegas. There we go. Up Beau Rivage, catching New Kiddo. Those 2 guys. Once again, up through Beau Rivage into Massenet. Keep going through, and didn't quite get to Mirabeau. I think he reset before then. We'll catch Mafiosa through Mirabeau. There he goes. And to the hairpin here. Arthur Honum, the Brazilian behind him. And to Portier and through the tunnel. So Mafiosa, one of the fastest drivers. If you missed our pre-show, Mafiosa is one to watch out for in this race here, in this qualifying session. Has the 3rd fastest time on track, one of the most experienced drivers on the grid, current leading champion, leading the championship of FC1, and is the one defending this race, winner of Monaco in 2025. Lots of accolades go to Mafiosa right now, but also one to look out for is Hutspot, who has had plenty of experience here as well. Has the fastest time. Actually, no. This is an update. There you go. 32 Gilo has actually recently just beat him in our practice times. Beat him by a healthy margin too. 129.036 for Gilo. Literally within the past 5 minutes has gotten the new world record here in Monaco 2026.
Wow.
Pretty good stuff. Gilo, watch out. Watch out for him too. The 2 sticking curbs going at it once again. And well, with Gilo missing a couple of races, not in our top 5 right now, but certainly one of the fastest on track. And now, certainly the one with the fastest time. He is hot right now. 30 Gilo, the fastest lap time within the past 5 minutes. Don't lose that pace, Gilo, because, well, if you can handle it, if you can hold it, then, I mean, you're probably guaranteed yourself a pole position here. Mafiosa wins the Formula of Monaco, and now he's going to win FC1. I was not so sure Mafiosa's going to win it here. No guarantees. I mean, he's dropped down to 4th now in the practice times. We have Faxio, Hutspot, and Gilo. We know practice time doesn't mean everything, but it gives you a pretty good idea of what paces people are on right now. And there, Gilo absolutely whipping the wall tap to turn 1.
Yeah, practice times are a very good indicator of how fast a driver can go. And here at Monaco especially, it's not how fast they will go, as you've got lots of chaos, lots of things happening, lots of pressure going on. But it shows you the peak of what they're capable of, given a clear track.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm curious to see how the drivers are going to handle turn 1 here, Sandoval there. I mean, it's such a tricky corner, one of the 2 hardest corners on the track, for sure. There's JH Dash running through into Portier. But yeah, Sandoval is definitely probably one of the best overtaking spots on the circuit. Simply because it's pretty easy to make a mistake and to go wide. It's probably there. Where's the other spot? We could probably see something. Maybe Rascas?
It's gotta be the Noble Chicane, right? That's
True.
yeah,
Yeah, you're
be
right.
one of
Noble
the spots
chicane.
where drivers make the most amount of mistakes is into the entry here. It's easy to get over an overtake when the driver ahead of you makes a mistake.
Yeah, and absolutely. I think a majority of the overtakes going to be seen here in Monte Carlo are from mistakes of the driver in front. And it's not to say that most drivers can't handle the track. It is it's just very easy to make mistakes, and even the best in the world can mess up here. We already saw Gilo completely whiff Sandoval there, and oh, there you go. There's Duxkey absolutely nailing the wall tap there. 360 wall tap for him. I'm not hearing any predictions in chat. We need to know, who do you have? Let's start with pole position. Let's start a little easier. Not who's gonna win, but who's gonna start on pole position? Do we have Mafiosa, who won last year? Who got pole? No, Chrome actually got pole last year. Do we have 30 Gila, who just set the new world record? Do we have Hotspot, who held it for a while, all last night? Faxio as well has a fast time here. He's currently third in the practice times. I think a two-time champion will win. Rocket or well, you Laser will not be here, so so that one is out of here. Maybe FC2 Laser. Winner of, I believe, 2022 and 2021 FC1 championship. That Mafias will probably win. There's Bus Fact, who just gotten his way into the qualifying session here. As we wait for the maybe we should event spectate. FC1, not 24, 26. Monaco. There we go. Make sure we know when they are ready. Maybe taking a little bit longer.
Having some issues over there, but we'll get going as soon as we know they're ready.
Here's Kane going through Zandovat with the wall tap, not taking 360. It's yeah, outside wall taps got it that are like that. A lot of drivers will 360. A lot of drivers will choose not to, and it's always interesting to see which ones people choose. 360 as well. It's fancier, it's cleaner, but it might be slightly slower, actually, some might say, than going through. And you can see Kane actually switching between a 360 and a straight on through Massenet, and then through Casino Square. It was it was a 360 wall tap there. Not sure. Through Miru, I believe. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. But Kane choosing different ways to choose choose his lap, and oh, messing it up through the Novo chicane. But a little bit too close to the inside. I'm watching TDG trying to get more practice time in. He's currently 40th or so. But
Here we go.
There we go. Qualifying. Luca saying he just got a PB. Could have had it in the no-name quali, unfortunately. I'm not sure who made it in. Did New Kiddo get in? We gotta know. Nope, he's not in. No, he's not. So he'll have to sit this one out for FC2. We'll see him a little bit later today. I know some of you are Shorts fans and surely want to see him race, but you're gonna have to wait another 2 hours or so, hour and a half, before we get to see the couple million subscriber YouTuber take the trek as we go through the qualifying. And once again, if you missed our quick rundown, there you go. Our graphic for qualifying. Right. Well, we dropped the bottom 13 drivers. The top 20 will move on. And we got Two laps to do so. They actually might get a third here. They got 3 minutes 30 seconds. I think they will get a third lap here in this Q1 session. Just barely enough. So, all right. Well, 32 Gilo has the fastest time. Hotspot, Faxio, Mafiosa, of course, the top 4 look out for, but don't count out JH Dash, Kane, Joka, It's Yezar, Demonatic as well as in this race. Big Bird, Bold Potato, Dark Robo, Mopeki, Terraformer, Ivan the Miner have the 15th fastest time here in our standings here. Coming from No Name. Let's take a look at who else we got going on in here. From 15th, we have I'm not sure why he's showing up in 16th. But Killer Shell Joe, Lucas Trunex, Chopstick, Struxel, Digo, Lapis Lettuce, Dead End, Gaming Moment, Skippy Toiletta, Dex Q. Those two guys, Busfact, Tech Ed, and Sozi Viz. I don't know who that is. Or Busfact for that matter, but it's cool to see. All right, well, it's 3, a 2, and a 1. Qualifying is underway here as all the drivers. A couple of them are going to wait a little bit. I saw Lapis was one of those. Hotspot also he's already going to turn around Hotspot. Well, hopefully
get a reset here, but we'll go like we.
Yeah, we get a reset. Well, we keep going through. Yeah, we
There
do
it
get a
goes.
reset.
A couple of drivers weren't in that were supposed to be.
Yes, 2SDG and Trucks. So they weren't in the session, so we're gonna restart that one. There we are. Dark Row was sad. He got the cleanest wall tap of his life. So here's his FMOG. Thank you, Zoes. Why do these guys change their names? I have no idea. I have no idea. If you want to keep a brand, you gotta keep a brand, you know? Maybe you change your name to get the extra attention. Who is that guy? Oh, it's Ephra. Who knows? Right, well, hopefully we have everything situated and sorted for this first round of qualifying. We dropped to the bottom. 13 drivers. 33 going. Oh, his main got hacked. Oh, that's not good. Would be why. All right, well, here we go. It's 3, 2, 1, and they're off, ready to go again. Here we go. Kane is turning around as well. A couple of drivers are wanting to turn around. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Maybe they just
Aren't you
didn't
throwing
like
away
the
your third lap there by doing that?
Well, they got a little bit more time, but up through the first corner here in Hotspot, Bold Potato have a great exit into Beau Rivage, looking pretty clean. JH Dash making a very, very clean way up the hill. And we keep moving through. And boy, these three are quick and quicker. Into Miraboo. Hotspot have a great wall tap there into the hairpin. Another wall tap. This one's pretty clean. Not really too much time could be gained here. Another wall tap there for Hotspot into Portier. And it's even across the board here between these top 3 drivers. Hotspot. JH Dash, Bold Potato behind them. Big Burb, Giving Moment, Dark Robo also trying to get a fast lap here. Of course, there's a couple of drivers who sandbag their start, so we can't really see where they are in the standings. But we keep going through into the Novo Chicane. Looking pretty clean from, especially Hotspot there. He's starting to make a gap on the rest of the field. And we go down through the pool sector, the first chicane. A little bit of a wall tap touch there from Hotspot into the second one. This one you could lose a lot of time. You could bump the corner, or you could get really, really close, Hotspot. Very, very close, and the rest of the drivers
this guy's incredible.
And we go through Razcast. It looks really, really good from these top drivers who are all going to be happy with their time, especially Hotspot, who should have the fastest time. It is a 1:30.1. That is fast. Holy cow, looks like they're going to get a reset there. 30 Gilo moving up into second there. JH Dash into third. Big Burb, Bold Potato. Let's take a look at watch Lapis Lettuce from 9th position up through. They missed him through Sandovat, but up through Beau Rivage and into Massenet. Clean wall taps there from the American driver. Though he's already down quite a bit on his time, so maybe perhaps not enough. As for JH Dash is also on a bad lap, so he won't get a good lap here. But we got to keep an eye on people towards the back, because remember, all that matters is you get into that top 20 here is all that matters. So people like Gaming Moment and towards the back aren't in the best spot here. Faxio, I don't think has gotten a time yet either. No, he hasn't. Faxio. Kilo also up on his time. So Track as well. Not isn't in that top 15 yet, but he is on a flyer 3 seconds up for Track. Oh, there's JH Dash getting bumped through the pool sector. And they're just blasting through here. Track. Watch Track there in the Pelican. Scrapes! Oh no! That's a scrape there from Track. Is it fast enough to get him into this top 20? He might get an extra lap here if he's quick enough. Got 10 seconds to do so. It's gonna be really tight. It's always so close to get that third lap here in Monaco. And we'll see if Track and a few others are gonna be able to make it. It's a 5, 3, 2, and oh, there's a little bit of lag going on. I think they do make it. So
Mafiosa putting in his time, putting himself in third currently. And Gilo is the one who takes it over Hotspot on his second attempt.
yeah, so we do have a couple drivers. Did we get anybody getting an extra lap? Jokas still
I
says
believe
he's on a lap.
Mafiosa's on another lap, but he seems to be slow or something
We
here.
got quite a few drivers still going on the next lap. So how close was that? We did see Faxio not make the cutoff. It looked like he was just a little bit too slow on it. I feel like these drivers doing some fancy work there. Lapis Lettuce isn't 15th though. That's not good for him. If he wants to get into this top 20, there's a couple other drivers around him who can steal his spot. Though he's looking pretty safe considering most drivers have already finished their session.
Yeah, looks like Killer Lowell's on a decent lap. He's sitting 23rd at the moment. So expect him, if he doesn't make a mistake, to get through.
Let's see what's
As
going.
he
He's
did
up a
make his
second.
third.
Yep, he's up 1.7 seconds right now. That should be enough as long as he can hold on to it. You just got to bank in his lap. Some Mafios and a few others just killing their lap. Oh, Big Burb getting a bump there. To the pool sector.
Also seems to be the end of TTG, unfortunately. Just bouncing Plinkoing across
Oh no.
in the casino square, or towards the hairpin now.
Well, Kilo finishing up his lap. Should be a pretty solid one. Up 2 seconds there for Killer. Very, very good step up into 12th. That should be safe for him. We'll see if any other drivers finish on a good pace. Doesn't look like it. Just Killer will manage to hold on to it. Lapis must have killed his lap, but I think he is still safe. I only see the top 15 on my standings.
Yeah, the Killer Little bumps down Gaming Moment to be knocked out of Q2 or Q1 rather.
Yeah, and he just finished his last lap. Not a good one for Gaming Moment either. All right, well, Q1 is finished, looks like. The top 20 will move on. And maybe we can get the full scoreboard. I do have this up, right? No, it shows oh, there we go. We can see that. There we go. There's the full scoreboard. So, of course, we say goodbye to Descu. Bus. Oh, what happened to Bus? I don't know. Those two Guy, Terraformer, Shell Joe, TechAd, Dead End, FRMOG, Skibble Toiletta, 2SDG, Digo, and Lucas. But Gaming Moment stays in the top 20 just barely. Just barely. Gaming Moment gets in, and you can see it in the chat there as well.
I think we had a DC from somebody or something.
DucksQ did not finish a lap, but...
that'd be why. Or something. I don't know. Something happened.
So a couple issues there. Mopeki also disconnected, though he made it to 19th. So he should be safe as long as he can get reconnected. And if not, this could be an open spot for the next driver to for one less spot to be removed. Now we move on to Q2. It's another 2 laps, although I think it'll be a little bit shorter. But we'll see if they get a third lap or not. So Lapis just barely getting in there. Game moment as well. Take a look at what game moment up to. Pick up Sandoval.
A gaming moment taking down P3 in Winter for FC and Monaco. So he's got some history with this track. Glad to see him make it into Q2.
Just barely though. We'll see. We'll see if you can make it one step further as we bring in the top 20. Only 10 get through this one. And they get 2 laps this time. Boy, if you mess it up bad enough, you could only ever get 1. So make sure to push each lap. You only got 2 minutes. Each lap is about 90 seconds. If you get a good one anyway. But about 90 seconds plus the 10 or so seconds to finish and restart your lap from here again. So, I mean, shoot, if you mess it up bad enough, you don't want to be losing that time, that second lap. Otherwise, you are gone. So, Q2. 2 laps. Top 10 get through, and we say goodbye to the bottom 10. But we can see from the top, Gilo, Yoshi, Hudspot, Mafiosa, JH Dash, Big Bird, Joka, Demonatic, Bullet Potato, Faxio, Dark Robo Killer, Struxel, Track, Julian Cool Jr., also known as It's a Yezar. Gotta pull up the rest of them here. It would be nice to do like, oh, I can't really do that, but oh well, I'll do it later. So bring the score maybe underneath so you can see the bottom 15 or something, but oh well. I wish we had
kicking off Q2.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Well, here they go. Up into who can nail the first corner. Looks pretty good. Give me one. Taking a
Hey, what? Why was that somehow fast?
It's slightly fast, but it's definitely not qualifying fast. Mafiosa has a very, very fast time. I think QSTG is out. Yeah, so he's not. Hotspot, though, right on his tail. And this is kind of what we expected here going into the Q3. This might be a little taste for who can challenge for pole position. I think that's a big bump there from Mafiosa losing it. Yes, he is. As we go through the hairpin, Hotspot still has a very, very quick time. Paper Yoshi starting to challenge him. And the rest of the pack starting to catch up through Portier through the tunnel. Here we go.
I say, Hotspot seems to be in the groove so far.
Well, he
Both
did.
The Q3
oh, yeah.
And this laps just look perfect from him.
Yeah, absolutely. Hotspot has nailed it. And Sergio Gilo has as well. Of course, he's been hot since the early mornings of the day where he set a world record of Monaco just minutes before the qualifying session started. And oh, he does scrape, though, through the pool sector. So that's not good for 32 Gilo. That's going to be his first lap gone, but Hotspot should bank in a fast enough one. No, he doesn't. He scrapes on the exit of Razcast. It's going to be a dead lap for him. I think I saw Lapis there also going wide. And why are they all disappearing right here? Is this where the finish line is? No? Oh, no. Well, I'm sending too many packets, apparently. Well, we can see on this top there, Kane has the fastest time right now. Paper Yoshi, Julian Cool Jr., Hotspot, only 4th, though. 5th for 32 Gilo. Big Burb there as well. All right, and here we go. We can bring back our drivers here.
Mafiosa is not on a flyer.
No, he's down 6 seconds, Mafiosa. Oh, no. What has happened?
I believe he had a mistake going into turn 1, causing him an issue. Hotspot is also not doing too high. He's down to about 2.5 tenths, so he'll make up that mistake. He cleaned it up a little bit on the last turn, we hope.
Well, let's keep an eye. It's the top 10 that make it through. So let's take a look at Lapis. I know he messed up his first lap.
And, Mafiosa is not in that.
Yeah. So Mafiosa is out of Q2. That is bad news for him and his championship. I mean, he's not too far in front of Martinitis, though I don't think Martinez is here today. So he does catch a break there.
No, he's here.
Oh, is he in here soon? Okay.
Yeah, he's not doing very well for himself either, but let's see, how's he doing?
Let's keep going through. Oh, Ivan the Miner scraping a little bit there.
Well, yeah, Martin's up, so he'll get a good lap in here.
Oh, another break there from Ivan. Doesn't manage to get through. As we see them all finishing through the laps here. Yeah, Mafiosa is out of Q2. Will not move on.
Makes it in.
Hotspot, oh, barely makes it in. We only, I think, just Struxel left, and I think, yeah. O'Killo is also on track, though. He's going through the pit lane. Barely making it in, Hotspot. Living on the edge there. Wow, but Paper Yoshi gets the fastest time. Finally, a little bit of a spell on Hotspot there, breaking his confidence, perhaps going to Q3, who only gets 10th in this session. So Yoshi has the fast time. Factio, his teammate, right behind. Kane, Joka, Dark Robo are your top times. And we say goodbye to Kilolo, Struxel, Ivan the Miner, Trek, Mafiosa, Gaming Moment, JH Dash, Lapis Lettuce, Bolt Potato, and Demonatic are the ones that will not make it onto the final qualifying session. Wow, some big changes here in qualifying, and that's going to matter a lot for this race start. And, well, you know, Monaco qualifying is pretty dang important here, but to see Mafiosa not make it into the Q3 for the first time this season, actually, of the races he's participated in, is a scary thought for him. He's gonna have to start from the midfield, and yeah. Also, Lapis does not make it in either. Couldn't find a second lap to clean up from his first one, who did have a mistake in the last corner. Lapis does not make it on either, but we leave it to 10 and a 1 lap. Paper Yoshi, Faxio, Kane, Joka, Dark Robo, 32 Gilo, Big Bird, Bartinitis, It's Yazar, and Hotspot are the ones to battle it out for pole position. And here they go. A couple drivers looking like they're gonna reset their laps, getting maybe a little more extra speed there. But we're gonna watch as the world record holder and all of his friends will compete for their top time here, and looks pretty good, though. 30 Gilo does not make a good exit there. He goes super wide into the first corner there. As we go up the hill, it's currently Kano's the fastest pace as it stands. Into Massenet. Dark Robo's keeping up with them, though. Dark Robo hasn't seen the top of the standings for a little bit, but now might be his chance, and now would be the best time to do so, Dark Robo. But 30 Gilo coming back, trying to make up lost time as he lost in Sandovat. Right now, Kane does have the fastest position on track here. Joka not doing too bad either. In through the tunnel. And how are our friends doing that kind of sandbag a little bit? Where are they at?
They two of them fell off, but Hotspot, I believe he's on a flyer. He's on some serious heat of a lap.
Yeah, I can see him catching up to this front pack.
Slight mistake, but I think he's still okay.
As you go through the pool sectors, currently it's Kane. It looks like he's in the best position right now. No one's made any two major mistakes from this top group. As we move on to just 2 more corners to go for the rest of this group. Through, oh, it's Kane messing up through Razkaz. Big news there. Completely whiffs the entrance, and now it might be Joka's position to take for right now. It's Joka's pole position.
Wait for Hotspot.
As Hotspot, no, takes it from Joka.
What a guy.
Oh my gosh. 130, 1-6. Paper Yoshi is splitting the difference, though, at the very last minute. Into second there, Paper Yoshi. And there you go. Oh my gosh. That is quick. That is quick from Hotspot. Paper Yoshi, Joka. Oh my gosh.
I want everybody to take note of this. The current world record time for Monaco is a 29-1. Hotspot takes pole position with a 131, a full second back. But in reality, that 1 second isn't slow. It's consistent. He made the lap with little to no mistakes, and he got the job done when he needed to.
Yep, exactly. That's how you win here in Monaco. That's how you get pole position. Unfortunately for Kane, had a stellar pace. Could have easily smashed any pole position here. Messing it up for the interest of Razcast. This is when I wish we had a replay this. I want to see that again. But I believe he just, yeah, he hit this right here. He hit this block right here as he entered. I'm not sure how. He must have hit the wall tap early, I think is what happened. I think he might have hit right here and sent it into the corner there instead of hitting it later to make it around the bend there. So Razcast defeats Kane there, and he loses pole position, giving it straight to Hutspot. He ended up only finishing 9th there. Wow. Impressive stuff from all of our drivers, and big mistake there from Kane, dropping down to 9th here. He's gonna have to battle it out, similar with what Mafioso's gonna have to deal with in our race start. Ooh. Well, qualifying is finished and wrapped up, but don't go anywhere. The start of the Monaco Grand Prix is just coming up soon. And does this change your opinions on who you could see taking this one away, Gold Leader?
Absolutely not. I believe Hutspot has got the juice for this one.
Yeah,
he just seems on fire today.
He knows how to do this, and I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. He is definitely the one to beat, smashing each. He had a little bit of shake up in Q2. Oh, we need the wheel. Oh my gosh, you guys are right. Hold on, we gotta pull up the wheel. Let's pull this thing up. And
isn't the math say that today is the 8th race? Is that how it works?
oh yeah, today is the 8th race, right?
We've yet to have our reverse grid.
Well, here we are. If you don't know how this works, and it'd be pretty crazy to get it in Monaco. If you don't know how this works, it's a 1 in 8 chance to completely reverse the racing grid. So Hutspot will start in dead last, and I think Duck's Q, if he's still around, will start in the very, very front. Well, they'll, of course, Hutspot and a few others will get a couple of points to compensate for their skill. But other than that, they're going to have to start from the back, which is pretty dang bad here in Monaco. So, 1 in 8 chance, we spin, 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 and we hope, hope, hope for the 8th race will be a normal race. No luck here in the back for the drivers like TDG, Ducks Q, and a few others. Normal race grid once again. And there you go. All right. All right. Thank you for the reminder. Well, 30 Gilo. Look at it. He's lining up his spot, isn't he? Is he starting 5th? I think he is, right? Oh, he is. Look at it. He's doing a practice race start from his 5th position, getting a feel for what it's going to be like.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever seen a driver do that.
I've
Smart
done it.
stuff.
Well, I've done it a couple of times in my time. I've done it. It's nice to know, especially if you have like a short run up or, you know, you're in a weird spot or something. It's nice to have. In the back, it doesn't really matter because you're gonna have to be dealing with things on the fly, not really anything else. And oh, we gotta.
At McGuiedwup super chatted $2.30. No.
No, it says McGuiedwup.
Is anyone in the event?
Is thank you for the support. Are you are you a Gilo or a Kane fan perhaps? I'm not sure. But yeah, as I was saying, I think you're in a weird spot, and especially if you're starting like in the front. If you're starting on pole position, here in Monaco is an okay spot, but like somewhere like Canada, where you have a really, really short entrance into turn 1, then it's nice to have the idea of how much speed you're going to be having into that first corner, because you certainly don't want to be turning too early, because you'll be having less speed than you usually do on most of your laps if you start on that pole position. Monaco, I don't think it's going to matter for people like Gilo, but I think it's more of a reassurance, maybe a confidence thing. So I think that's his plan. Includes 2 years to force if I'm appreciating. I was like Demon X doing the same thing here. I think he's lining up in his spot. Yeah. Getting a practice start going for him, maybe. We'll see if he does it, or he's just wanting to sit there. Or he's just ready. He's sitting there ready to go. And there he goes. Race start. Oh, I think race control didn't see the wheel spin. Already did it. Right. Well, front row, Paper Yoshi as well. We haven't really talked too much about Yoshi, although Yoshi is in a tight battle for third position in our individual standings. We haven't even had time to talk about our standings, really. Well, they haven't changed, but they've gotten closer. Yoshi is in 5th, and he's only 4 points behind Joka in 3rd. So, I mean, if he can pull away a podium here, that can guarantee him a 3rd position in the standings going into the Red Bull Ring next week. So we'll see what Yoshi can do, but let's run through our order here. On pole position, the one to beat right now, Hotspot from Alpig. Paper Yoshi going to 2nd there.
Alpig.
And Joka is disconnected. Hopefully he does come back in time. But from Garana into Pelican, it's Yezar in the next spot there in 4th. 5th, 32 Gilo, world record holder of the track. Martinitis, 2nd in the standings right now. Into 6th. Baxio behind him, 3rd in practice times. Dark Robo, great spot for him in 8th. Kane behind him with that mistake there early on in the last couple turns there. Big Burb next behind him. Demon Attic in 11th. Bold Potato in 12th. There's Lapis Lettuce from Squilliams in 12th. JH Dash from Alpig in 13th. Gaming Mode behind him in 15th. Mafiosa, championship leader, messing up the final lap there. Couldn't get it done, or excuse me, the final lap in Q2. Couldn't move on to the next session. He's in 16th. Track in 17th. I'm the Miner in 17th. Struxel will start 18th. Killalol from No Name right now will start 20th. Of course, doing great in FC2. Lucas Sternex as well in the next row, in that 10th row. Digo. 2 SDGs. Oh no, we got 3, 2, 1, and it's lights out. Flips the floor. Hotspot. Paper Yoshi gonna lead us off into
Joker's
Santa Hot.
Joker's stuck on the line.
Watch out for, there's a mistake there from 32 Gilo. He's gonna lose time. That's we might see Faxio pass him here, but it's Hotspot and Paper Yoshi leading us off into the first lap here, looking really, really good from Hotspot. A couple positions lost from, looks like Struxel losing a couple. Faxio trying to push on 32 Gilo through Massene. Might be getting it done there. Lapis Lettuce, great start from Lapis. Oh my gosh. Into 7th, looks like, for Lapis, battling with Big Burb and Dark Robo. Behind him, Gaming Moment, Julian Cool Jr., Kane, Demon Attic, FRMLG, great start from him as well. Track, Struxel, Ivan the Miner, battling Killer, Digo, and Bolt. Mafiosa losing more positions, only 20th right now. Mafiosa as he enters the tunnel, and not a good start from Mafiosa. And we are gonna get a reset.
Yeah, so we had an error with Joka. He never, after coming back online, putting him on the grid spot, he didn't get off the line. He was stuck. So that explains our heat reset. I figured this was coming, but I'm surprised that we went as far as we did without it. But we'll get some chances for Mafiosa and, well, Joka too, for that matter, to try that over again.
Oof. We're going to restart of the race. Yeah, Joka's happy, Mafiosa's happy. Somebody who probably isn't happy is Lapis Lettuce. But the guy has a heart of gold. He is never annoyed. So I can't imagine to be too mad about it, just because of his. There he is. There's Lapis having a great start. Yeah, I mean, he started. Where did he start in? He started in 13th there, moving up to 7th or so. Good start from Lapis. Unfortunately for him, FRMOG also having an amazing start. He's saying he gained 12 positions on that race start.
What's happening with Joka here? He's no longer on. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not even on the grid right now.
I wonder if he's restarting his game thinking it was his error, but...
Wait. Reminder that FC1 and FC2 are proudly hosted on frostex.com. If you want to start your racing career, start FC2 racing, and learn how to boat race, this is the place to do it. The home of boat racing with 500,000, like 1,000 tracks, but
without
3-2-1. Joka's not making it to the track, and here we go. We're gonna have a restart here in Monaco. Hotspot, Paper Yoshi gonna try and do the same thing they did last lap, and there's Faxio completely whiffing the entrance into San Devat. Gio having a much better exit. Demonatic having a great start. Lapis Lettuce having an even better start than he did before. How can that guy ever get mad about what he did last restart? And it's gonna be even better for him into Massenet on 6th position for Lapis Lettuce. Make it 5th actually as he gets past Julian Cool Jr. Faxio managing to bring back a couple spots from before, but we got quite a pack here. Mafiosa gonna bring it back from where he's like, yeah, passing a couple people, including Track, Killer, Gaming Moment, JH Dash, Physics Faxio, Mafiosa bringing it back in the best way possible into 11th, 10th now for Mafiosa, battling for perhaps 8th position. Let's take it back to Lapis Lettuce, who is battling Julian Cool Jr. It's Yazar for that 5th position. Oh my gosh, the guy is a beast here on his race starts. Hotspot still leading us off. Paper Yoshi in 2nd. 30 Gilo in 3rd. And my gosh, what a great start from Lapis.
Yeah, we also have Mafiosa making up positions. I've been watching him throughout this first lap. Just clean, not quick, but clean. And that's what you need to do here.
Oh.
We also see the exact opposite. Martinitis making a mistake on turn 1, sending him to the back of the pack.
Yikes. Big stuff in there. Lapis making 2 mistakes there. Losing a lot of time getting Bolt Potato pressuring him, but Bolt Potato's going to go to an early first lap pit here. Bolt Potato seemingly the only one in the front pack is going to do so. The second one to go in is Ivan the Miner. Kane also goes in. Martinitis goes in. Yeah, not a great start from Martinitis either. As we keep going through Mafiosa, let's watch him as he tries to fight JH Dash and Dark Robo. And try and bring back all the way up to the front of the pack here as he started. And yeah, he's going to start chasing down Lapis Lettuce here, who's in a great spot. He hasn't been up there very up here, I think, really at all for Squilliams. A great start for him there. Mafiosa, JH Dash, Dark Robo, though, are fighting it out for this 8th position, or 7th position, excuse me. As you go through Portier, through the tunnel. Careful not to push too much in the corner, though you can get pretty close. Dark Robo going very, very close to that wall. Mafiosa taking it safer, staying a little bit more on the outside as they go through the Noble Chicane. I think that's a mistake there from Etiezark, bringing Lapis close to him. And Lapis might set his sights on overtaking rather than defending against Mafiosa, who didn't have a great time there, but does get past Dark Robo and JH Dash by a considerable distance. And we already have, looks like a ghost there from Struxel in 15th there. And he's going to get DRS. We do have DRS usage in Monaco. Completely forgot about it, but Mafiosa getting DRS, but couldn't get it done. Scraped on the exit of, oh my gosh, Razkas.
Paper Yoshi noting on DRS said it's a little tricky to use. He doesn't know if it's the most as good as it traditionally is on other tracks, as he's trying to get past the Ghost of Hotspot. He's not doing so very well, but Hotspot is, of course, setting clean laps.
Absolutely. Although Paper Yoshi is a little bit faster than him.
Paper Yoshi's definitely catching.
Oh my god.
You can see Yoshi's comments through every lap here, every turn.
I'll try boat tapping Hotspot, but I feel like something's going to go wrong with the step ups.
Oh, did you hear that? You might try boat tapping Hotspot. Is that bold of a strategy in Monaco? Is that too bold?
You're definitely going to lose a position to Gila if you do that one.
If you do it wrong anyway, yeah, that's for sure.
Mafiosa's getting bumped going into the Nobel Chicane. Looks like it's Yezar's coming up behind him.
Yeah, Yezar looks like has lost a couple of spots there. Lost it to Lapis earlier, and once again, another position lost to Mafiosa. That brings Mafiosa back up to 6th position. Remember, he started, what, 16th, I think? I think he started 16th. He's made up 10 positions in these opening laps. Great stuff from the championship leader. Where did I go? Where am I going? Sorry, guys. I just completely whiffed on the camera there. All right, well, We'll keep watching Faxio, JH Big River. All getting DRS there. Hopefully they can get it in use here into first corner here. Looks like he's gonna get past Game Moment there through Sandovat. Yoshi still having the faster laps than Hotspot. Oh, there's a bump there. Who is that? That's Yazar. Big bump up through Beau Rivage. That's gonna lose a couple more spots for him. Down to 9th. Not good from Yazar from these past 2 laps. Losing more spots. Looks like Lapis has managed to gap Mafiosa quite a bit here. Up 5 seconds separating those two. Feel like what Gilo's up to right now. Into 3rd. Gonna try and chase down Paper Yoshi.
We love you.
A little bit of scrape there through the Noble Chicane. Demonatic also in a great spot for him. For Quactrant. Quactrant hasn't had a driver in the top 5, I don't think, at all in FC1 this season. So perhaps this is the way to do it. So both Quactrant and Squilliam's looking like some majorly important points here in Monaco from Demonatic and Lapis Lettuce.
Yeah, it's Yazar is a new member to the Quactrant. So some changes going on for them, which is good to see. We need some of these teams in the back of the pack to make their way up. And this is the way to do it. Sign drivers like Yazar.
Exactly. Mafiosa setting a good lap 133 right there. Bringing that gap down 3 seconds to Lapis Lettuce on that one. Very, very fast pace there for Mafiosa. If you can chase down the one of these veteran drivers, go through Casino Square.
We're going to see a little battle starting here from Martin and Bolt the Potato, the leaders of the first pit group. I say that as Martin gets bumped by Bolt the Potato. Doesn't get past him on the straight up the hill.
Well, Paper Yoshi is 2 seconds behind Hotspot now. He's lost the DRS, but we do have a backmarker already in the way. And who is it? It's Kiblitoletta, who hasn't how many pits is Kiblitoletta on? On 2 pits already, is in the back, and Hotspot is gonna have to find a way around. I think he's already done it through Razcast. Yes, he has. Passed through Razcast, Hotspot. Although maybe a little bit of a slowdown. I'm not sure what happened there in the last corner there, but watch out for the bump there. Careful, Yoshi. No, he does get bumped. Yoshi gets bumped. 30. Gilo goes through. That's a position gained due to back markers. And Dunek just avoiding the situation, taking the pit exit there.
Oops.
Yeah, unlucky for Yoshi. Nothing much he could do about that one. Now.
Oh my god, I think it's the server. I think it's the whole server. It's the whole server.
Yoshi's saying the whole server is
starting
to lag.
Shit ton of back markers.
And he's gonna have to get past 2 back markers there. He gets bumped. Demonatic gets bumped as well. Big time loss for both of them. Luckily, no positions lost as Lapis Lettuce is far enough behind. And yeah, we're gonna have some issues with these back markers. Looks like the front pack has managed to get through. Yoshi does have the fastest lap now, though he has been struggling behind both these back markers, already causing issues, and they're now side by side in the tunnel. So good luck passing both of them at the same time. This might be a place to pit here for Yoshi. If he can't get past either of them on this lap, he might look at entering the pit lane early. One of the first drivers in the front pack to pit.
And I've got to deal with this bullshit. Oh, they're gonna die here, aren't they? No, they won't. Okay, lucky.
There's a lot of room in front of Bolt Potato if you're one of the top drivers to pit into. Like, there's lots and lots of room.
He gets past them through the pool, so no pit needed for Yoshi. He gets past them. And he gets past Gila, who messed up through Razkaz. That's 3 positions gained in 2 turns for Purple Yoshi. And there you go. Back up into 2nd now, Yoshi. So good stuff from him.
Here comes Mafiosa into the pits. And I believe he's going to get the cleanest air on track after this pit stop.
I think there's a good spot here for Mafiosa. 3.4 seconds, a little bit slow from our championship leader.
Come out, I believe, in between JH Dash and Bolt the Potato, where there's nobody.
Yeah, a couple of drivers pit in between them. So here he comes out. Yeah, looks pretty good. Strong pit there from Mafioso. We'll see if it pays off as he gets just barely in front of Bolt Potato, who is actually already on a pit stop there. So Bolt might be in a position to pass Mafioso if he's got the pace. But yeah, very good spot there for Mafioso to pit into. We might see other drivers around him choose the same idea, perhaps drivers in front. So people like Lapis and Fax and Demon Attic might pit as well if they have problems with the drivers that Paper Yoshi did. And yeah, Lapis is going to come up on him right now in the Noble Chicane. He's going to get past Gilberto, looks like. We'll see if he chooses to pit here. Maybe he has a race control or a team advisor telling him where Mafioso ended up and might want to hold him off. Might be a good strategy. Mafioso is very, very quick here. And if Lapis doesn't think he has pace faster than Mafioso, he might want to pit to block him off and to get away from Duck 2 here. No, he chooses not to pit. And I wonder if he has that knowledge. Maybe he chooses not to. But he's going to try and use DRS down the main straight to get past Duck's Q, the back marker, and he does. So good stuff there from Lapis as he holds on to 5th without bumping into a back marker there. As he's behind Demon Attic, who actually isn't too far behind Gilo right now for that 3rd spot. Looks like it's cleaned up a little bit here for these drivers. You can see Hutspot getting past another Hutspot there. Paper Yoshi.
Bruh.
There's Gilo, and of course Demon Attic, your top 4 right now. Lapis a little bit far behind this pack. But they've kind of separated themselves out here in Monaco as we are on our 8th lap right now of 19.
And like I got like literally
Through the
top
Noble
blocked by,
Chicane
like, a
goes
bike
Paper
marker just got
Yoshi.
passed for free, so like yeah.
Currently sitting 2nd right now with Dario Gilo and Demon Attic. Kane setting the new fastest lap right now. So we'll see how he can do compared to Mafiosa. He got past Bolt Potato. We missed that overtake. But Kane right now might be on a tear. Trying to get past
New
around
fastest
Mafiosa.
man on track. Paper Yoshi trying to track down Hutspot.
Yeah, Yoshi just took it back from him. That is quick. That's actually
That's
really,
faster
really
than his
quick.
qualifying pace.
How did he do that? That's faster than
Grand
anyone's
Perez
qualifying
for
pace.
making the song Room for You.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's faster than his. We reached the low 130s, I think, and 129.9 is more than a 10th faster than those.
10.5
So
more laps.
yeah, Yoshi.
There's this artist called Grand Perez and Lynn.
He's
I
talking about
forgot.
music right now. Why is he talking about music? He's
Oh, I
currently
see
sitting
Hotspot now.
2nd.
Haha.
Wait,
Wait,
you know,
looking but I'm like
some drivers need distractions. Some drivers want full concentration. And I think Paper Yoshi might be one of those drivers who prefer distraction because he just set the fastest lap of the weekend so far while talking about music. So some drivers like it. I prefer distraction when I was driving, but some people need full concentration. I know from my personal experience, teammates like Legendary needed it. I believe Kane needs it, where they prefer no talking, perhaps muting themselves during qualifying. Rocket was one of those big drivers who Rocket Rays. Paper Yoshi though going to the pits right now. We'll see how he does. But yeah, Rocket would always mute during qualifying sessions to make sure he's locked in for those laps. And well, seemingly Paper Yoshi goes the opposite way, prefers no concentration, or rather a distraction to not overthink things. So he goes into the pits. And out he goes. He's going to be...
I think went tandem.
Oh, he might be behind Faxio there. He's saying he's in tandem. He might just have barely made it in.
No, don't worry about it. Just drive.
Are they teammates? They might be teammates here, actually. So, yeah, I think they are. So, if needed, they can't... I think Faxio will be willing to let Yoshi through. And, yeah, it looks like there's already good enough pace on Yoshi. But they do get... looks like we've got Struxel ahead of him. Stroll is in the wall. Uh-oh. What happened to Lance Stroll? Where is Lance Stroll? That is not
Is it
good.
last turn?
Yoshi's saying
Oh.
last turn, perhaps. So we'll have to see into
Oh
Rascas.
shit. Okay.
Hotspot is coming up there pretty soon. He's gained 6 seconds on Thursday Gilo. Quite a gap. You can see all the drivers on the side there watching Hotspot take this one away. And I don't see anything too weird. Oh yeah, there's an Austin Martin on the exit of the last corner here. Watch out. Gotta pinch the exit there. No the wall tap, of course. And yeah, gotta really get close to the edge there. That is a tight corner people have to make through the last turn here. If you're not ready for it, you're gonna run into it. Terraformer.
Okay.
Runs to the back of the Aston Martin. Paper Yoshi struggling with it too. He even said that he was ready for it, but he loses the position to his teammate.
Okay, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, big mistake there from Yoshi. Knew it was coming, still messed it up somehow.
It's fine.
Saying it's fine there.
Yeah, I think so.
And Monaco's
And
so
Axio, yeah.
Hotspot. This guy is just ripping through these back markers like they're
Oh my
thin air. It is impressive to watch, guys. This is one. If you're a Hotspot fan, this is one to watch back. Take some notes. As we watch Hotspot go into the Novel chicane.
Yeah, gets around Shelljo there a little bit earlier, catching up to those two guy. Of course, he had high hopes going into this race with his podium last year. Unfortunately, not going to look like anything close to what he had before. As he's got one pit down, but currently 21st for TDG. As Hotspot tries to chase him down. And there you go. Another pit there from TDG. Hotspot goes through the Aston Martin. Pretty clean there. And he continues his adventure, leading this pack up the hill through Beau Rivage. We're currently on lap 12 of 19, so we're already reaching the back half of this race here, where if you're going to be wanting a better position, you got to start working on that now. As for the drivers
A
in
lot
front,
of time to make up. These top 10 drivers got lots of space in between them. So you're gonna put in some serious lap times if you want to catch these very fast drivers who just seem untouchable.
yeah, a lot of drivers have already pit once. It's only the top 4 who hasn't, including Hotspot, Gilo, Lapis, and Faxio.
Yeah, and if I know
Hotspot,
Hotspot, this guy's not pitting until he has to. He's got nobody in front of him. He's ripping through these back markers.
yeah, he's gonna catch
There's
another
no
here.
reason for him to pit until the last chance he can.
Yeah, unlike Formula 1, where drivers on different laps, different pit strategies have to let the drivers in front with blue flags go through them. That is not the case here in Formula Craft, where you have to pass them on your own accord. You should be able to. They're slower than you, but it is up to you to do so. And it looks like Hotspot did just that, and Lucas Drex. Oh no! But he must have, in the heat of overtaking Lucas Drex, forgotten about the Aston Martin. Rare mistake there from Hotspot.
That's the first one he's made all race long. It's incredible.
Right, we're 13 laps
It
in.
wasn't even that bad of a mistake.
Yeah, and he might overtake Lucas Drex through Beau Rivage up the hill. Don't do this at home, kids. Passing up this corner or up this straight is very, very dangerous. But Hotspot does just that.
Some might say.
Yeah, well, we know the Haas pile up a couple of years ago. And Hotspot seems to make it work against Lucas Sternax. As he's going to reach another one here pretty soon. That's Joka, actually. A little bit tougher of a challenge. And Killalo in front of them. So he's reaching these pretty fast drivers as it stands. Let's take a look at 56 Faxia, who is catching up to Lapis here. We might see him. Yeah, Lapis has quite a few drivers ahead. And could have sworn we saw Lapis into the pits at some point, but maybe not. And still, both of them on 0 pits. Now might be the chance for Lapis to pit. Maybe shake off Faxio here. And do so without backmarkers being in the way. Perhaps he's holding it off. He's gonna be wary. He had Mafiosa behind, but I think at this point, oh wait, is there another Aston Martin? There is another Aston Martin through Beau Rivage, or excuse me, for the Novo chicane. pinching the exit there. Oh no, it's Lance Stroll has moved over there. There two versions of Lance Stroll now? I'm not sure.
There is.
I see some cheers for Lucas Truex right now. Held off Hutspot for a little bit there. Oh, there's a bump there. That's a rare spot for Lapis. Gonna lose one position. And yeah, he's gonna pit with Paper Yoshi as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
I might get mocked.
poor exit into the pit lane as well for Lapis. This is not good if he wants to hold on to a 5th position. As he already is 5th, Mafiosa might be one to overtake him if
Okay, actually, decent.
he does
hit
well.
stop.
A little bit of a slowdown because Paper Yoshi took up that spot ahead of him. Yeah, I think Mafiosa might see his way past Lapis Lettuce. And yep, there's Mafiosa there. Gets past Lapis. And that's the position. Demoniac does the same as well. And suddenly, from 5th down to 8th, Lapis losing a couple positions on the undercut. But Demoniac currently ahead of Mafiosa as it stands. Paper Yoshi taking a 2nd pit. I think we missed that one.
Yeah, nothing to note really with the Paper Yoshi pit. He is going to stay ahead of the other 2 pit group.
Oh, Demoniac gets past those 2 guys, but Mafiosa does not. Kane behind him does as well. And so we got a little bit of a battle here going between Mafiosa, Kane, and Demoniac for that, well, currently 4th. Could be a little bit more, probably a 3rd position here. Might be between these 3 drivers, as they're not too far behind Faxio. And if they got their pace right, maybe even Gilo, who has DRS on Hutspot, I think, is what it says, but I don't think
I believe that's on a back marker.
I believe you're right. That is on a back marker. Okay. Just making sure. He's still 14 seconds behind the Alpic driver. All right. Well, Demoniac currently in this little pack here, this trio. There's Demoniac, Mafiosa, and Digo is actually not in this one. And there goes Mafiosa into the pits. Taking his 2nd pit stop. Will he be ahead of Yoshi? There goes Yoshi right there.
God.
So no, he won't. Lapis behind him will pit again.
I don't know.
And of course, we'll lose the position to Yoshi. So yeah, nowhere close for Yoshi versus Mafiosa there. And Yoshi should take this. I believe he should be.
This is kind of.
Be end up being. It looks like
I
3rd or 2nd here. Yoshi, not really sure where they are in the standings right now. Well, it'll all come together once everybody pits, but these front 2 drivers have
I don't know. I got kind of touched
reluctant,
as well.
are reluctant to pit right
That's
now.
like 47 a hit, so I don't know about that, but whatever.
Right.
Seems like Joker has made it down to the track, but he's going to be well behind.
Is Joker? Well, yeah.
He's says he's P16, but
I bet he has no pits, huh? I'm not sure when
no,
he
he's
joined.
got 2 pits in.
Oh wow, it's not too bad
Look
there
at
for
that.
Joker.
I don't know how he came back, but there he is. Must have started from back of the grid. I'm not totally sure on that. But yeah, doing well for himself considering everything. As Hutspot catches them.
I'm sending him.
Oh, here we go. Paper Yoshi gonna pass drivers who are on 1 pit strategy. Faxio
Yeah, I made like 1 mistake on my.
was trying to catch Kane there, but couldn't get it done. Had a mistake there through the noble chicane, and now Paper Yoshi's taking advantage of it, trying to get an overtake on him, gets DRS. The smallest bit of DRS through Razcast. Careful on the exit. You got a little more speed than you're used to. And big whiff there from Faxio. Paper Yoshi getting through on him. And should be up into 5th for Paper Yoshi with 2 pit stops in hand.
But I think
this is looking like a pretty good, maybe 2nd place finish. Or 3rd, depending on what how 30 Gilo can do.
You're just gonna get sent into the wall.
But yeah, Yoshi catching up to a lot of these drivers here. Still, the fast man on track with that 129.
I'll hit early.
Someone did heroics in Sandoval. Let's take a look at what's going on in Sandoval. Did someone try to go for a boat tap? Nope. It's another Aston Martin. There's another Aston Martin. Is this one finally Fernando Alonso? And Dark Robo. Well, can you wall tap that? You might be able to wall tap this. We'll see if any drivers take it. I think they're rather taking the old one.
This guy,
I think it's
he's just putting in even cleaner laps and then just puts in the fastest pit stop of the race. Hotspot is just on fire. There's no stopping him.
2-second pit stop. Yeah, instantly he just wall tapped the Aston Martin. He knows what's up. His team advisor's letting him know exactly where to aim for, and he does exactly where he needs to do. Like, you know, most drivers with these gimmicks, and this is coming from a couple years of experience racing with gimmicks and with team advisors, usually you don't take advantage of wall tap gimmicks like that on your first time out. You'll see it, well, your team advisor will let you know. You'll see it on your first lap through it, say, okay, I know where I need to go, and the next lap, you try for it. But Hotspot here has the little bit of vision strategy. His teammate tells him, or his team advisor tells him exactly where to go, and he does exactly that without even ever seeing it until he's already at the wheelbase of the Aston Martin. Getting the wall tap perfectly done there. Hotspot, absolutely flyer on these laps. This might be a personal best here. Is that Gilo? Is that Gilo? He's catching Gilo. Yeah.
He's catching Gilo. Oh my word, this guy is incredible today.
Yeah. What an amazing drive there. Absolutely in the zone. And Gilo's going to pit to save the embarrassment of getting passed by a driver on a different pit strategy. Not much you'd experience. I don't think Gilo's going to lose any positions. He's going to be ahead of Demonatic. And a second.
Here we go. Paper Yoshi is trying to fight through his way against Kane, who is on a different pit strategy, but it's still an important battle.
There goes
Kane in the pit lane.
Now it's 2 SDG.
I'll take it.
Did he both tap 2 SDG? He looked like he was excited enough. Looked like he might have. Well, into fourth there, Yoshi. He's got Demonatic ahead of him, 4 seconds ahead. So when he does pit, Paper Yoshi is on pace to get third here. Hotspot, of course, in first. Gilo in second right now is what it stands to be. Now, things can go horribly wrong. We've seen it happen before. But
I don't think Hotspot's losing 20 seconds.
Oh my god, I see.
I don't. He's far too good to do so. So Hotspot's in no issue.
Guys, gang, twinettes.
I don't know what Yoshi's on about, but he's got quite a few drivers ahead of him before he gets to Demonatic, and well, he's got Mafiosa. The closest one behind him is Mafiosa, 11 seconds behind. Well, Yoshi might get past, depending on how quickly Gilo goes through the pit lane on this. Oh, he does get bumped there. I will say there's a lot of drivers here, so it's going to be really tough for Yoshi to get past 30 Gilo, who has to enter the pit lane this lap as we got, well, just a lap and a little bit to go. I believe Hotspot should have, yeah, he's in the pits. He's going to start his last lap. Oh, a little bit of a mistake there from Gilo. And he's going to lose a position to Paper Yoshi here. I think he will, as he's going to enter the pit lane. Paper Yoshi's going to get past. So Yoshi, on this last lap, oh, watch out, track there. Yoshi is going to enter this last lap in second place. And quite a distance ahead of the rest of the field here.
Wow. He's a lot closer to Hotspot than I thought he was.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Is there a chance? Perhaps not. 5 seconds separates them. Hotspot has been on fire this entire race. He's got clean air in front of him. Doesn't look like it's going to happen too much. Paper Yoshi's got 1, 2, 3
might get through to
drivers ahead.
Mafiosa, though.
Yeah. 32 Gilo is not too far behind Mafiosa either.
He's got
2
no
seconds
back mark for
separating him.
Mafiosa, so I don't expect a mistake. And he's got to make an important one to give Gilo
All right, we'll
his podium spot.
keep an eye on Hotspot there. Let me know when he gets to Rascas, the last couple corners there. So you can celebrate his win as we watch Gilo and Mafiosa. Is there room for one more overtake for Gilo, or does Mafiosa go from 16th to 3rd?
Hotspot's making his way through the swimming pool section.
All right,
as we speak.
Well, an absolutely dominant performance here. Consistency is key here, and sure enough, The Alpig driver is the most consistent of them all through. Oh, he does make a mistake there. Just the very end doesn't allow Yoshi to get through. And Hotspot will win the Monaco Grand Prix in 2026. Coming in second is Paper Yoshi. And third, looks like it's going to be Mafiosa's way. As he gets, looks like a mistake there from 32 Gilo to put him 3 seconds behind. Fourth for 32 Gilo. Kane coming in a couple seconds behind. There he is in fifth position there. Demoniatic behind him. In sixth, Faxio coming in on seventh. Got a little bit of a gap there. Lapis Linus, though, holding on to the eighth position. Had a couple mistakes early on, but managed to hold on to eighth in front of JH Dash in ninth position there. Martinitis coming in for 10th right there. Quite a ways back. We got Big Burb. There he is. Big Burb, the chirp guy. In 11th, 12th will come Dark Robo. Let's see in one of those. Oh my gosh! Wait, I think we had a tight battle there with Joka actually managed to get ahead. 12th for Joka, 13th for Dark Robo. Yazar in 14th, Ivan the Miner in 15th, and that's your top 15 right now. We've got. Let's see who we got coming up next. Ephra in 17th, looks like. Shoujo in 18th. There's Bolt missing into... Oh, no! He can lose 2 positions in the last corner! Bolt, that is bad news! Oh, no, what's happening? Oh, no! He's gonna finish... I think that was 17th or 16th, and he's gonna finish 19th now. He's giving up on that one, that's for sure. Yeah, 19th for Bolt, and he's gonna... Yeah. Messed up the last corner. Track in 20th position there. 21st goes to Dead End. 22nd, Digo. 23rd, those two guys. 24th, oh my gosh. Tight battle at the end there. Struxel. 25th is going to be Killer, looks like. I think he's had a couple of errors there. Perhaps a disconnect or so. For Killer, I'm not sure what happened with his race. Wherever Killer is. There he is. He's quite a ways back, isn't he? Not a good one for Killer there. He's battling Duxq. Actually, this is a position. Oh, Duxq messing up the last corner against the Aston Martin, giving Killer the 26th. And Duxq 26th. Tekad and Lucas Trinax. Looks like Tekad goes 27th there. 28th should go to Skibbly Toilet. Oh my gosh. Well, what an amazing race for these drivers here in Monaco. And look at all of them. They're all...
It was close to working. It was close to working. It didn't work though.
Yeah.
Listen.
It almost worked.
Listen, I did help. Joker
That's like
beat
the,
that by killing that combo.
No.
No, I was being
Sorry.
honest. I
Sorry, I accidentally
absolutely
laughed.
hate this track.
Don't ignore the tuning, bro. It's like fine.
Well, there you go.
Let's go.
Drivers have all finished.
Wait,
Bro,
We can bring them all to the
50%.
podium. They've already set it up pretty much.
Ivan, you might be
So
the
let's give
Right.
everyone our
Nice.
snowballs
Oh, it's FC2
and celebrate
Tom.
our
Oh,
champions.
hold on.
Alright.
Hotspot
Oh,
on
wait,
top, Paper
interviews.
Yoshi
I
in
forgot interviews.
second.
Whoops.
Skibby Toilet did not get third. I believe Mafiosa will
Congrats,
finish third
Congrats,
there.
man. You did good.
Oh, there was. Oh, shoot.
Chopstick, not
My-
full
my-
unit.
There's
friends are
Mafiosa. All right, well, let's get our interviews going. And
What is Uncle Cactus doing up there? Okay. What's Uncle
Why not
Cactus
open the
doing?
will
chat?
Mafiosa choose to speak? Mafiosa, you there?
What is this?
I don't think he's here. Mafiosa, hello? Are you here?
Okay,
Mafiosa,
that's another.
I'm trying to interview you, Mafiosa. He's not here, guys. Okay. Well,
He's trying to set up his.
oh, he's here.
I'm here.
He's here. Oh, great.
Shoot.
Mafiosa, you had such a poor qualifying with that Q2 exit, but you pulled it back a third place here. How does it feel to do just that?
Yeah,
I
smart.
didn't thought it's
Okay,
even
tracks open,
possible,
tracks open.
but
You never
I
need to
did.
do that.
Somehow.
Yeah, 13
Good pace,
positions
I guess.
gained in Monaco is an impressive stat. Here, FC1 up to third place. Really good stuff, Mafiosa.
Yeah. Like, it was crazy doing this all overtakes and stuff. You have to trust me.
Oh yeah, no, I these overtakes, I mean, they're hard. They're hard. Well, still, third
Yeah.
place for you, championship leader, holding on to even after a scary qualifying. Managed to pull it back into a podium is just about the best you could ask for. Congratulations. Third place to you, Mafiosa.
Thank you.
Second place, Paper Yoshi, different pit strategy for
Hi.
you, but managed to pull it together at the very end, getting past Mafiosa through some pit strategy. And second
I
place
was
for you.
like always in front of Mafiosa, but like I don't know. I just want to say this league is rigged, and everyone just use backmarker Spawnix and not on hotspot. Yeah, like we should just ghost everyone and except me.
Except
For next
you?
race.
Uh-huh.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then anyway, subscribe. Give me watch time.
Oh yeah.
And your credit card details as well.
Ooh.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Of course. Anything
I had fun.
anything for our second place finish there, Paper Yoshi. Congratulations, dude. This is your first time on the podium here in Monaco, is
No,
that right?
third time. Oh,
Third
on
time?
Monaco, yeah. No, third
Oh.
time or like this year, this season. But
This
like,
season, third
yeah.
time. Yes. But it's first time in Monaco, so that's
Yeah.
an impressive thing.
I mean, could have been a win, but like, yeah, sure. Hotspot drove well too.
He drove amazing. Speaking of our Alpig driver, first time champion here in Monaco for Hotspot. And what an amazing drive from start to finish. The consistency wins from you.
Yeah. I think I just got a little lucky, as he said. I had to overtake like 5 back markers, and I think the timing for him was a bit worse.
Well, I mean, you had different pit strategies, so there's your
Yeah.
reasoning there.
True.
And it seemed to have worked a lot better. There's a lot of clean air. I mean, heck, he still had the fastest lap, Paper Yoshi, but it was your consistency that won you this race. And lack of
It was not
mistakes. I think we've only seen you mess it
It
up.
was freaking back markers.
Nah.
Yo,
Well,
the grace is crazy.
I will say,
was just
we
so
were
much
watching
better.
you Hotspot for a little bit there, and
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
we've only
the good
seen
hotspot.
two major
no, you're the
mistakes from
pig.
you
What
on
about that?
track. One, I think one through Rascas, and one at the very last corner, which ended up not really mattering. So, still, very few
Can I-
mistakes there, Hotspot, and
Watch out,
well
if it's
deserved to
really-
win.
If it's really echoey.
Thank you.
Anything you want to say before we move away and go to FC2?
No.
No? Okay. Well, congratulations again, Hotspot. Champion here in Monaco. We'll see you again next week
Sometime.
in
Yeah.
Red Bull Ring. All right. Well, congratulations to you, podium guys. And that's going to be it from FC1.
okay.
But don't go anywhere. We have 100 drivers filling up this track in about 5 minutes time or so. So stay tuned for that. We will be right back for Formula Craft 2. And if you want to join that quickly, oh my gosh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Well, there we go. If you want to join that, you can join the race on event.prostex.com. So we'll see you in a little bit, and 5 minutes time. Get ready to race with 100 other drivers here on Monaco. All right, well, we're back, and it's time for one of the most exciting races of the Formula Craft season. Of course, we're talking Monaco FC2. This will be absolutely packed with drivers. Usually we get about 100 drivers or so every race weekend. And with a track like Monaco, where it's seemingly only 20 blocks wide, or, well, maybe in some places 10, it is gonna be crazy to get past any sort of driver here in Monaco, and only the best will stay on top here. Welcome, it's FC2 Monaco. Alongside me once again is Gold Leader. Unfortunately, our normal commentator Mark could not make it today, so Gold is filling in. And Gold, we just witnessed an amazing performance by Hotspot in FC1. What does it take to win in FC2?
It takes consistency and pace. Consistency in the sense that you cannot be making mistakes. Of course, with 100 drivers on track, bumping and that sort of stuff is going to happen, and it's about minimizing those mistakes. If you can have the least amount of bumps, errors into the wall or off track, you will come out ahead, assuming you have the pace to keep up.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't be making mistakes on your own. You have to... if you ever get a chance to have no drivers in front of you, which is going to be pretty rare, it's still only a 90-second track, but you can't be making mistakes, because otherwise there's just nothing you can do. There's no way you're going to be able to pass anybody if you don't have pace, besides the back markers. And we've seen it, because unfortunately I wish we could have a conversation with him, but he's not online today as it stands. El Sago de Papas had an amazing race last year, finishing 40 seconds in front of the driver behind. I believe it's Demonatic. There's actually a picture. There's El Saco right there. In 27, I don't even know. But El Saco completely dominated this race 1 year ago with 40 seconds ahead of, I believe, Demonatic at the time. And we've never seen anything like that before. Will we see it again, though, with 100 drivers on track? Is it possible to see another driver take that place? Will it be Ferrari 15, who's been dominating these races in FC2 for the past couple weekends? He's got 4 Grand Prix wins here this year already. Or will it be someone like Kilolo, who's already had experience in FC1 today, didn't do too well, but still has experience, is warm and ready to go? Or will it be a newer driver? Could it be Builder Matty in 3rd there in our standings, Techno Gustav in 4th, or Laser Sloth, 2-time world champion? We'll have to see. It's anyone's game here, as we know, and you gotta stay to find out everything that happens in Monaco. As for team standings, let's take a look. We have Fox Ferrari, of course, still on top with the pair, Ferrari 15 and Kilolo, just dominating this season so far. But IKEA is chasing them down in 2nd right now. Guarana Racing in 3rd. I believe we have Alfrog and then, no, or is it Lurka Pop in 4th and Alfrog in 5th?
Other way around.
Alfrog in 4th, Lurka Pop in 5th. All right. Well, quite a lineup here for FC2. We're starting in 6 minutes time for our qualifying session. And let's take a look at how many people are signed up. If you want to join, it's the wrong button. I always do that. If you want to join, here you go. Event info, FC2 26 Monaco. We have 99 drivers signed up to our grid right now. If you want to join, you got to do event.frostix.com. And gosh, my graphics are just broken today, I guess. Whatever, I'm sorry. But
anybody can join an FC2. And you may also join after quali if you can't make it in time for quali. Of course, you'll start from the back.
Yep, and we will have, to clarify the rule, I think we're going to adjust our rule, because I know FC2 Monaco is a very, very enjoyable race to be a part of for some of these faster drivers. So we're adjusting our little rule for FC1 versus FC2. It's usually a top 10, but we're going to allow the drivers who participate in FC1 to start in FC2, but they have to start from the very, very back. They have to skip their quali session, just so they can experience. Last year we had a lot of drivers who'd rather be in FC2, than FC1, so we're just gonna let them do both. And they'll start from the back though. Right. Well, if you missed the race in the last hour, you missed quite a lot of action from drivers like Hutspot, Paper Yoshi, Mafiosa, all doing excellent racing here. This is going to be unlike anything else here in Monaco. It's not going to be about setting those fast laps. It's not going to be out, completely nailing it, except for qualifying. Take out qualifying for a second, but apart from that, during the race, it's not going to be about that. It's going to be about weaving through back markers on a thinner than thin track. That is the goal. How quickly can you pass a back marker when they're taking up half the track? You see Rapping Ivy, look how much space he's taking on track. Try passing him in this. Oh, he's gone now. Well, okay, take a look at these three instead. How are you going to pass them? You have to sit here and say, okay, where do I get around these three? And granted, that's Bolt, Rabidus, and Killable, three very fast drivers, but it's going to be very, very challenging. And you're going to have to... Luck is definitely involved, that's for sure. But skill is very, very important here. We know that the best win for a reason. And that's what you're going to have to be to win here in Monaco. Good luck, because there is a race like no other here in Monaco. The thinnest track, the fastest drivers, and no room for
the most
error.
amount of drivers.
The most amount of drivers, of course. The most important thing. We have 100 signed up. 106 now. And we should be getting ready to go in 3 minutes. FC2, 26.
Well, Blue, tell us how qualifying is going to work here at Monaco.
Qualifying is pretty simple. They're going to get about, I think, 7 minutes. That might be adjusted, depending on what race control feels. About 7 minutes to set their fastest time. The fastest time gets put on pole position. Very, very simple. It is classic boat racing qualifying sessions. You just run laps until you get a fast one. And then at the end, we'll see what the standings look like. Simple as that. You can see there's Iltis on board right now. Driving through. He's pretty quick around here, isn't he? Or maybe not. A little bit wide there. But yeah. Pretty similar to FC1. If you did watch that, pretty similar stuff. Qualifying is slightly different. Other than that, it is exactly the same. Except for the mass amount of drivers, which is pretty important to know. It's what makes this league pretty impressive. Just so many drivers participating makes it feel like you're on top of the world when you win. Like, okay, when you win, you beat 100 other drivers to get that victory, and it just you're constantly passing people. You're constantly passing people, getting past if you're in the midfield or in the back there. You're constantly it's just chaos the entire time. And well, FC2 has come to a reputation to be doing that. It's the only league out there that does things like this at 100 capacity. Most leagues will stop there, will max out at 30, 40 drivers. This one cranks it to the max, and it's 100. And it's more. It's whatever who can fit. I think last year we had 130 drivers in Monaco. I'm not that mean. I'm not going to advertise it anywhere, so that way all these, no knowledge, no experience boat racers show up on Monaco expecting to do well. So we won't do that again this year. So numbers will be a little bit down, but that's all right. I'm sure you guys will appreciate a little bit less driver than usual. There's Jay-tastic, Builder Matty going through. Builder Matty currently third in the standings right now. He's getting his laps in, but we have reached 11:40 Pacific time, so we should be getting ready to line up the grid here. Or start the line up the qualifying TT spot. And what an amazing track here we have in Monaco. I've mentioned it before, but absolutely stunning experience to race here. And while you're racing, you don't really notice anything on the sides. You kind of just look at the walls, look at the ice, and that's all you need to know. But from up top, we got another 5-minute delay. Looks like from the top, it just looks amazing. Of course, it's built by the Build the Earth team, who has graciously let us use their build, turn it into an iceboat racing track for years. I think it's been 3-4 years we've been using this track. It just looks perfect. It looks absolutely amazing. And
Of course, now we've got the slabs going at Monaco with the boat utils mod.
Absolutely. The one change, the big change we've had this year. The slabs, a little bit more wall taps to be put in use. There's a couple through Rascast. There's one through Mirabeau. That's a little bit easier. Well, where else do we have? Zandavat. We have a new wall tap there. Lots of changes to this track. So the veterans who've been driving this a couple times will have to experience a new line they haven't experienced before. Right. Well, we have Ferrari 15 has put in a quite an impressive time. Let's take a look at the times for Monaco. Monaco.
Ferrari F15 actually taking
10.
the top. Was that top the 10th slot on the leaderboards as an FC2 driver? Oh man.
Yes, he is. Ferrari 15 with a 130.3, pretty quick, and I think we've had an update. Oh, I think Mafio set a time.
He just set a blistering of a lap.
I think that's with perhaps we had the Aston Martins from before still around. That might have been able to boost his time a little bit. So we'll see if that stays.
Same with Ferraris. It could have been
no
the case.
Ferrari's been there. Ferrari has been there.
Okay.
But yeah, Ferrari in 10th. We see Big Burr. I think Bolt, Demonic also alongside him. Terraformer, Arthur Honum, Techno Gustav, all drivers who dedicate themselves to the FC2 race. Yeah, they're ready to hit the track here in just 2 minutes time. Ivan the Miner also very, very, very excited to be here. He tried out for the no name quality during FC1, couldn't get it done. But there's Techno Gustav, who's just moved up into 4th position not too long ago, and is helping his team Lurker Pop rise up the standings. They've been doing really good these past 2 races or so. With Gustav and the Lachersloth, 2 very, very OG drivers. Been around for a long time, these veterans. And I've driven this track for 4 or 5 years, each of them. Yeah. He doesn't have to deal with the old block stop on Portier anymore, so we can quickly go around it this time around. Oh gosh, if you've ever driven Monaco 2023, I advise you to avoid the inside corner of Portier. That you're gonna get stopped. It's completely. I don't know why that was added, but it's a thing that existed, and we had to change in 2024 because it was just a nightmare of a block stop. Nevertheless, it did exist. You can see, yeah, the double wall tap through Rascast Gustav is now using. And they're cleaning up there from Gustav. I wonder what that lap time is. I wish we could know, but sadly, we do not. Right. Well, we have so many drivers. You can see them all just. We can see them all just running through Sandoval here. How many drivers do we have signed up here? We have 110. So still a very, very large amount of drivers gonna try and pack themselves into Sandoval turn 1 later in the race. Luckily, qualifying isn't too bad. They don't see each other, so that's gonna be with no issue. Speaking of,
Here we are.
all right, we can see the fastest times from the drivers who are currently participating in quali. To the Seagull, next time we just have them see your happy plays, Big Bird, Bertha Honum, Iltis, Captain Glasses, Wowie, Skrilla, Catislas, like Catstall, class. That's so hard to say. Senior Casper, Asher, New Kiddo with Another Shock, our 15 drivers of our 110 that are participating in our quality session. They're going to have 5 minutes, 30 seconds to set their fastest lap time. The fastest lap time gets put on a very, very important pole position. Because, well, if you want to deal with Sandoval by yourself, that's what you have to do. Otherwise, you are in danger of dropping to the back. To be honest. And anyone can bring it all the way from last to first or first to last. It is very easy to do. Very, very painful if you get it the wrong way. Or you get the clip of the year if you do it from last to first here in Monaco. Honestly, you know, we have a a race of the year, or a bunch of awards that go on at the end of the year, and well, Monaco might be winning a couple of them if they are impressive enough here in FC2. And here we go, qualifying is underway. They're all going to be this giant blob together. They're going to get 5 minutes to set their fastest lap time as they go all the way, starting their laps. A little bit of lag there from a couple drivers, but up through Sandoval and a lot of lag.
Oh
We're
my
having
gosh.
some TPS issues with all these drivers.
I think the server is struggling a little bit.
Yeah, we might get a restart here. And we see Lucy Gold taking the top spot right now. Captain Glasses as well. Yeah, a lot of drivers disconnecting, reconnecting. Yeah, TPS is starting to drop with all these drivers on track. That is an issue. We'll see if they restart or not, but for now, they're going to keep running through. You can see all of them. Yeah, we are going to get a restart. Okay. Cloud drivers, thankful of that. But you can see how many there are. And yeah, it must be something with the timing system holding this many drivers. And 136 precisely is what Shotman is saying. Let's see how many sets. That's 110. So that's what I see on my info page there, and we'll get hopefully a restart here with some fix that race control. I gotta say, race control have some magic behind them sometimes, because it's impressive what they can do with the server. I mean, we're running 110 people on a race.
Yeah, 100 some drivers. Sorry?
All right, well, here we go. It's a restart here, and hopefully TPS has been fixed as they run through their first laps. It's not looking like it. Yeah, TPS is still an issue. Oh, it's even worse than I think than it was before. This is an issue. Oh, here we go. We're back. And actually, that might be my own ping. Yeah, the server is struggling, and this might be an issue that we might have to deal with. And race control is aware of it, but they have to figure out a way to smoothen it out. So we might just have to run with this, as there's Ferrari 15. Iconis as well, setting fast first sectors. Into Portier they go.
Just so many drivers. I mean, they're all ghosted, so they can't see each other at the moment. But it's going to be like this all race long. This many drivers just crammed into the small streets of Monaco. Just, it's kind of unruly, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely insane here. Although Ferrari 15 scraping that, a good lap going on this opening sector, but couldn't get it done through the pool. And Iconos might be the first one to set a lap time here. Oh, spoke too soon. He also scrapes, and we are going to get another heat reset. So bear with us as we try and figure this one out. It is quite a laggy mess. There's simply too many drivers on board here right now. They're going to get reset to the starting grid. Wonder what race control is going to do. We might see a server restart. We might see Yeah, you might see something going on here. I'm not sure what they can do to fix it right now, though.
Yeah, we've seen to turn rods off already. I'm not sure what else they can do. Start delay. They're gonna do a start delay.
That could fix it. I could fix it. All right, well, here we go. It's a 3, 2, and a 1. And they're going to go one at a time. A little bit slower. You can see all the lines going through. And hopefully it's a little bit better. Let's follow Techno Gustav through this
Take
race.
us through this lap, Blue.
All right, well, here we go. Into Sandoval. Here we go. Not going to take the wall up, Gustav. And I think he's barely managed to avoid the outside wall. A little bit slower than most other drivers, but consistency might be what matters here for Gustav. And he's going to go up through Massenet. A little bit of lag going there. Early wall tap for Gustav than he's used to. It's a little bit easier now than it used to be through Casino Square, and I might be losing him here. Oh boy, there he is. And we continue forward. 360 wall tap, double wall tap there from Gustav. Nice stuff from him. Into the hairpin of Lowe's corner. Pretty clean so far from the veteran here. As he goes down through Portier, doesn't have to avoid the block step anymore. Into the tunnel. It's an okay lap so far from Gustav. I don't think there's anything too crazy from him. He might have made a mistake up through Massenet. We didn't really see what exactly happened there. But for now... Oh, and he messed up the Noble Chicane. A little bit too deep from Gustav there. And, yeah, it's not looking like a good lap so far. As we keep going through the pool sector, wall tabs there through the high speed. One of the fastest sectors of the track. And double wall tap there through the second half of the pool chicanes. And just a couple more corners to go. Razcats is next. It gets the double wall tap. And the last corner just takes it normally. Make sure not to hit the outside of the wall. And a lap there from Gustav.
Times.
Lucy Gold still has the fastest lap. Gustav goes second, fourth, now into fourth. Bolt, Jugal Jr., Ferrari 15 gets the fastest time by 3 seconds. So 1:31.9. Not too bad
What is
from
this guy
Ferrari.
doing? What's this guy doing to make him so much quicker?
As looks like not too much from the top 15 changing anymore. Let's take a look at what Ferrari 15 is doing. There he is. And oh boy, yeah, this lag is pretty tough to follow. Where is he? There he is. He's actually right next to Gustav. There's a couple lagging drivers. I saw Sue the Seagull and New Kiddo lagging after the hairpin there. Right, through the tunnel. He's up on his time. He's up on his time for Gustav is as well. So he might extend this gap to even more than 3 seconds. Looking good there so far. Gustav's keeping up with him as well. Gustav's up a whole second right now. And Ferrari's up just a little bit. Actually, he's on pace now. He's about a 10th behind his fastest lap. As you see if he can improve his. I think we've kind of cooled down the lag just a little bit. As we go through, oh, mistake there from Gustav. Go through Raskas. And he is going to improve on his time by, looks like, 0.2 for I-15. Builder Matty, we missed it, but he's going to move up into second.
31.5.
31.5 is the new fastest lap. Let's take a look at Big Bird. And is right next to Lucy Gold, who are currently in third and fourth. Her happy place behind them is up on his time in 7th. 360 wall tap. Nice job from Big Burb. He is up on his time. Is Lucy Gold just barely tying his time. So both on good laps so far. We're going to have this one and one more to go. Digo has just jumped into second place. Still a second and a half behind Ferrari 15. I think we saw a jump up there from... Not sure who. Somebody just jumped into our top 15. Name out windows, perhaps? Lucy Gold going through the Novo chicane. Did he just bump? He just bumped. Yep. Dead left there. Gustav's
There
up
we go.
5 seconds. I know keep
Bolt the
watching
Potato
Gustav.
is up 6.8, which is exactly what he is behind Ferrari 15's time. Drove an FC1 today, did pretty well for himself.
Not too bad from Bolt. We'll see what he can do. Coming through the pools. Looks good. Well, he's got Razcast to go. We saw what it looks pretty good there. Saw drivers can mess up there pretty easily. And right behind him, Ferrari 15 lurking behind. But isn't enough? 6 seconds. Gustav goes up to 3rd position. And Bolt, not enough for pole. For Bolt, but it goes into 4th. The second down from Ferrari 15's 131.5.
Joka sets the new time.
Oh, Joka sets a 130.58. A whole second, or just almost the whole second in front of Ferrari 15, who did just bump. I think he's out of this qualifying session. Yes, he is. It's his last lap, and he did bump up through Massenet. So it's Ferrari's to lose, and he did lose that pole position. So only 2nd is what he's going to get. We'll see who else is improving right now.
Though Joka should be pushed to the back start of the race, right? As he's an FC1 driver?
I believe he should be, yeah. There's like
We'll
Konos.
see if that actually happens.
Well, he did lag out, so I don't know. Iconos is up on his time. We'll watch him through. New Kiddo's also right next to him. New Kiddo having some lag issues earlier on. He's currently up on his time as well. He's in 12th too. So a couple of these drivers. Oh, Icono's going way too deep into the Novo chicane. And looks like New Kiddo has lost his time. Looks like, is Icono still up though? It still says he's still up. So perhaps there's room for him to get into this top 15 on his last lap. It's currently P24. As for New Kiddo, it looks like he's not going to make an improvement. See, the Seagull is up on his time.
Big Burb takes the top slot.
Big Burb. There you go. A new fastest lap there from Big Burb. 133 is very, very fast. And the rest of them coming through. See the Seagull going up to 133.06. Not enough to break any records there. Built in some more, improving. Never had Windows improving. Game Moment improving as well. See Ice Joe, Beerly, Redstone Cabbage, Ivan the Miner, all making improvements here. Some going up in this top 15 right now. FRMOG, Soyuz into 8th. And the rest of them keep coming through, setting more laps. And quickly see how tight it really is. Top 15 separated by 3 seconds here in Monaco. Recky couldn't find a lap. Sam Yu getting an improvement there. I think that's pretty much all of them. Looks like it. Yeah, we just got a couple stragglers left on track. I don't see any more green. And yeah, well, there you go. Big Burb on top here. A pole position for him. Joka in 2nd, Ferrari 15, only 3rd for him. Bull Potato in 4th. It's Yazar in 5th. Struxel, Gustav, Efrat, never had Windows. Now, granted, the drivers who were in FC1, so who like Joka, Bolt, it's Yazar, should all be sent to the back.
In theory.
In theory.
We're also hearing some complaints about lag, hopefully, or asking race control to do a random grid.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right thing. I mean, it's often the same person too. They keep spamming the message. So seemingly only a couple people are wanting to reverse the grid, but everyone got lagged out. So if you want it to be luck, then it's already been luck because it's just lag, right? So the drivers who had I mean, still though, it seems to be mostly skill, and it's because we see Ferrari, Joka, Big Burb, and we see fast drivers at the top naturally. And so if it did seem to work, and it seemed to have worked enough. I mean, granted, right? You have to deal with these conditions. In Formula Craft, we don't have to deal with rain, okay? But the closest thing we're gonna get to rain is lag. And these lag problems are something that drivers you're just gonna have to deal with. As a driver of myself, of course, also known as the Duke of Lag, it's something that I had to deal with a lot when I was racing, and it's just part of racing is the lag, and so everyone has to. If everyone has the lag, they all have to share the same experience that you do. And if you lag out, we're not going to stop for specifically just you either. We just ghost you and move on. So
That's right. Think of it like a mechanical break.
Yeah, it's like your car breaking down. It's not your fault, but you're gonna have to deal with it. If you can't deal with it, then frankly you shouldn't be a driver. All right, well we have loaded the grid. There is so many drivers. We're going all the way into the pool section. Who's in last? We'll start with last for Killed is in the last third. But all right, here we go. Let's take a look at our top spots here. It's Big Burb on pole position, Joker behind him, Ferrari 15 in third, Bolt Potato, Julian Cool Jr., Struxel, Techno Gustav, FRMOG, No Red Windows, Ivan, Killalo, Sue the Seagull, Digo, Arthur Honum, Zook Zinlo, Chopstick, 2SDG, Brecky, New Kiddo, Builder Matty, Laser Sloth, Lucas Drex, Give Me a Moment, Renocast 1, Captain Bunny, Soda Soaker, Soda Cup, oh my gosh, that was Instinct. Your Happy Place, Lucy Gold, Rapping Ivy, J-Tastic, Iltis, Iconis, Moloko, Allied, Redstone Cabbage, great position for Redstone Cabbage. He's gotten a good one here with that Nobocam. Asherin, Ice Joe, Voigt, Senior Casper, Irrelevant Gamer, Deceptive, Eduardo Avocado, Gargable, Dr. Spat, Skrilla, Hill, Mr. Splat, People Call Me Moon, Next Simon, and EMP is your top 50, and we can quickly run through the rest of them as they go back through the last couple corners. And look at this chaos that is about to happen here into turn 1. And well, the goal is to find
There's
yourself
gonna be
in a good
chaos
spot.
happening in what is this turn back in Razcast? There's this whole line of drivers on the straight into that corner.
Absolutely, we reach further and further back. It looks like these are drivers who have been sent back to the grid. 28I8. Who is that? I don't know why it's 28I8. Is that 28 or is that somebody else? Well, Tech Ad, Castle, Becky. All wanted to start.
I just realized that. It's the same skin as 2-8, so I imagine it's just 2-8.
It could be
2-8 that we know.
All right. Well, they've loaded up the grid.
Have the FC1 drivers been sent to the back?
I still see Joker in front. Let's see. Can we have top 10 FC1 drivers sent to the back? There's anti-spam now. I can't. All right. Well, there we go. And there goes Joka, who sent to the back. All right.
Bullshit as well, maybe?
I can't remember already.
There he goes. Oh, no.
That was... Who was that? Who just got sent to the back?
I don't know.
Was that Big Burb? It was Big Burb.
Yeah, it must have been Big Burb. I don't think he raced. Well, that's too bad.
Maybe he wanted to. I don't know. Okay. Reading chat. What? And I complained? I don't know. All right. Well, just making sure. All right. So I think we're gonna reload them back. There was Big Burb on pole, and we might see Joka come back as well. I'm not sure what's happening here. Race control is a little confused on what's happening. I'm a little confused on what's happening too. No reverse grid? No, we don't really do reverse grids for FC2. It's just too much. There's Joka on P2. Ferrari P3, Bolt P4, and that should be most of them. I think we have TAs are somewhere in the back. FRMOG is put back in his spot, looks like as well. Here's a screenshot for you. take that one. Send that one to the judges when they when inevitably FC2 Monaco gets put on some sort of nomination for whatever it may be. You could win Overtake of the Year, Race Start of the Year. You could win straight up the Race of the Year. It could be League of the Year. It could be anything. You know, there's so many things to go. But it's 3, 2, and a 1. It's lights out. Foot's the floor here. FC2 Monaco is underway, and let's take a look. Going up through the first corner, and there's some wall taps going on. Bolt Potato choosing to take the alternate route, losing a ton of positions. It's a scary job. Ivan the Miner getting a great start so far, but already drivers are starting to stop here. New Kiddo making up a couple positions. Renokas making a couple more positions than him. Wrestling Cabbage also making up some spots as they keep going through, and it's just absolute chaos here at Sandoval. We're going to keep watching. Big Burb and Joka are battling for pole position right now and the front of the lead, but I just want to see this happen. It's just absolute chaos. All right, well, I think we've gotten to the end of it.
There's 2-8 crossing. They finish straight for the first time.
Well, Big Burb and Ferrari 15 are the ones leading this pack now. Big Burb still holding on to that top spot, and I think we've had an issue with Joka, who's dropped all the way down to 5th position. And already chaos so far, but it seems to go Big Burb and Ferrari's way as they've made quite a gap on the rest of the field. It's already 5 seconds ahead of Techno Gustav and Digo battling out for 3rd spot here. Joka behind them in 5th. Struxel and Ephraim G behind them. Sue the Seagull, great start from him. Bolt Potato couldn't get the work done with the alternate pit exit. So a little bit of a stuck spot for them. Ivan the Miner there in 12th position as it stands. TOSG and Zook Zinlo having a battle. Ilda Zamora as well. Eduardo Avocado. And it's kind of just separated a little bit there. There's New Kiddo. There's Laser. I see Neighborhood Windows, Renokas. A lot of drivers who are very, very quick starting out this first lap in the front pack. Very good stuff. Let's see who's had issues. Some drivers are choosing to just take the exit. They're not even bothering to try and use the Noble Chicane. They're dropping so many positions doing so, though. Segi just dropping so many spots. Right, well, we have to go back to Techno Gustav, who's currently in 4th now, who just passed, I think he lost position to Digo, actually. Digo managed to stay out in front, so they've separated themselves already, this front pack. It's Yazard, though. It's having a battle there. Let's see if we can find him there. No, it doesn't look like it. Has lost
Relevant
position.
Gamer, the first to go in the pit lane. First of many.
There's both Potato and the Seagull coming in really, really close to each other. And there's another, I think it's a backmarker already. Yeah, there's already a backmarker a lap down. I'm not sure what happened with him. Well, here's Sue the Seagull for Fox Ferrari driver and Bolt Potato IKEA driver. Of course, oh, and there's Yazar getting passed by both of them. And it's already into backmarker territory for this front pack, where drivers are, yeah, we see a bunch of drivers already in the pit lane. And, well, as Mark likes to say it, it's now party time because, and it's now party time in the scariest place you want to be in. Currently, Ferrari 15 is going to have to pass these backmarkers, both leading by only a second over Big Burb. And looks like there's Teddy coming out, or Senior Casper coming out of the pit lane. Watch out for him as he takes the wall tap into Sandoval, and up Rivage gets the move. And this is going to be Ferrari's life for the rest of these 12 laps of Monaco, where he's going to have to be passing drivers in places you shouldn't be passing drivers.
Welcome to Monaco, Ferrari.
Yep, he's a few drivers who hasn't really experienced Monaco at this level too much. And oh my gosh, look at the chaos unfolding ahead of him. How is he going to get past these drivers? There goes one, Luke Dexter, boys, getting caught by the bag of Ferrari 15. Here comes another chopstick messing up the exit of Portier. Is that enough for Ferrari to get through the tunnel? Yes, it is. He gets past. And watch out, there's a driver hitting the walls there. Watch out for Beerley, blocking up, making himself very wide through the tunnel as he carefully goes through the Noble Chicane. A little bit late, but he does get past 2 drivers who met even later, and Beerley, who goes through the runoff zone. Ferrari 15 is just passing drivers left and right. He's already made up 8 seconds to Big Burb, including Big Burb having to pass all those slower back markers, and Ferrari 15 is the one to just absolutely fly through these drivers right now.
You know, Blue, we were talking about mechanical issues in Formula One, and we've seen it already. Joka has disconnected from the race and will no longer be participating.
Poor Joka. That's the second time now he's had to disconnect in a race today. He had to disconnect at the start of FC1. Ferrari 15, still, I can watch this all day, honestly. He's passing drivers like nobody's business. Big Bird and Digo. Take a look at this. They saw the pack that Ferrari 15 passed and said, no, thank you. They are pitting. Very, very rare for a driver to pit in the front pack on lap 2. But here they are pitting on lap 2. This is a strange one. Big Bird and Digo are doing it. Struxel behind them is also doing it. This is weird for the three of them to be pitting this early on. But it might work out pretty well, honestly. They didn't lose too much time. It's a very short pit lane. And yeah, Digo and Big Bird have been 9th and 10th already with one pit stop in hand. So it's not the worst, I guess. But just keep in mind, if the moment he catches up to, you know, Killer on 2SDG, which might be now. Well, there's Digo up ahead. And he gets bumped there by 2SDG. Yeah, that's what I said. And so I don't know. 2SDG going a little bit wide there, or Big Burb going wide there. I don't know if it's the play, but it's what these drivers are banging on very, very different than what we usually see in FC2. But the lag has calmed down, and so drivers are a lot more able. But it's not just the lag that's the problem. It's the drivers that they have to pass. That is the biggest problem. And Techno Gustav is currently in second, and Ephraim G in third. Bolt has managed to lose a lot of time. Gustav currently in second, though. He's 10 seconds behind Ferrari, though. He loses more time with a bump there. Is that enough for anyone to pass him? He's going to go to the pit lane from second position. Gustav.
Ferrari just sent it into the first corner, into the runoff area. It's going to lose at least 4 seconds of time, giving the way for Digo to possibly catch up and make that time back.
Perhaps so, but still, Ferrari 15 has managed to make a lot of time in these opening laps.
I believe it was 7 or 8 seconds ahead before
oh, another bump
Digo
there.
and Big Bird jumped.
Another bump there from Ferrari. Now it's actually on his own. Mistake there from Ferrari without a backmarker to cause the issue. And he's going to continue forward. Yeah, Gustav? Where did Gustav end up? This is important to know. He's already up Beaurivage into Macedé, and he's gotten pretty decent air. He's going to have to worry about Kilo ahead of him. There's Big Burb there, making it much faster through, and getting an overtake on Gustav. And now he pulls ahead. So there's Kilo, who is already, he's in 4th with 0 pits. But Gustav challenging Big Burb here for the position here, both on 1 pit, battling for 5th. This is pretty much for 2nd or 3rd spot. And looks like a mistake there from Big Burb causes Gustav to make the overtake. Now he has to worry about Killer through the tunnel. And I always remember Killer having being a very, very hard driver to pass here. And yes, it is, because he bumps Gustav, letting Big Burb through. And there is New Kiddo, who I believe is on 0 pits. Yeah, so he isn't really part of this race with Gustav for this 3rd spot here. But yeah, Big Burb, Gustav getting passed. Big Burb getting passed by Gustav. It's going back and forth as Hill seemed to be the one to block Big Burb into this one. 15 is his gap to FMOG is dropping. It was 15. Now it's only 10 seconds. So a little bit of a time loss there from Ferrari. Gustav goes down through Sandoval. A little bit cleaner space for him right now. It's really good news for him.
Ever since that mistake from Ferrari going into the runoff area, he has yet to make any further bumps or errors. Just gaining heaps of time by doing so.
Yeah. Well, Gustav making his... Oh, a little couple of bumps there from Gustav. Not good for him if he wants to get ahead of Zucchino Killer, which he does. He's managed to get ahead of both of them. And now suddenly we have a driver with 1 pit in 3rd position. And granted, he's 30 seconds behind Ferrari as it stands. But still. And keep in mind for Digo, who's taken his 2nd pit, has currently the fastest lap as well. Techno Gustav, we've watched him. Let's take a look at what Ferrari is doing right now. Our current championship leader and lead of Monaco. Going down through. He's going to start lap 7. We're already halfway through this race. Really, really quick race here. Ferrari 15 missing the wall tap just a little bit on his own accord. The second mistake we've seen him make on his own accord. Oh, is that another one? I think so. Ferrari 15. Or perhaps there's a little bit of lag spike going. He's starting to slow down just a little bit. Might be some issues with his internet, but he's dropping time still. Yeah, he's dropping time. He's got to be wary of Gustav and Dico a little bit. If he keeps making mistakes like this, but perhaps they're making the similar mistakes as well as they go through. It's very, very hard to get a clean lap here in Monaco. So whoever does end up getting a clean lap will probably keep the flap.
I think he
Kirlo going in for his second pit, I believe. No, his first pit. So he's going to drop out behind some of these other drivers. Yeah, kind of 15th right now. A little bit out of reach for podiums or anything like that for Kirlo. Let's take a look at what Gustav is up to right now. How is he managing?
Going through the tunnel, and he's been clean. You know, an occasional bump here or there, a couple of overtakes, but he's been having little issues as well.
Ramp. There's a ramp. Oh, it's through the no
Oh no! Just when I get to the ramp as well.
Gustav's mad. He couldn't use the ramp. He really wanted to use it. He wanted to use it through the Nova Chicane so we can hopefully get a little bit of advantage of Ferrari, who has entered the pit from the lead of the race. Ferrari at 15 is taking a very unique strategy. All these drivers don't really know how to deal with these crazy amount of backmarkers using pits earlier and earlier. Ferrari 15.
Here comes Gustav around the last corner. On
Yeah,
the main
Ferrari's
straight now.
Gonna stay ahead, it looks like. And yeah, he's going to stay ahead. He's only 6 seconds ahead of Gustav, though. So it's not entirely... I think there's Gustav right there. Yeah. So now it's 3 seconds. Gustav might have a chance to take Ferrari at 15 to challenge here. I mean, granted, we're already on lap 8 of 12. This is going to be a very, very quick race.
Yeah, both these drivers have to think at some point they got to use their second pit. Oh, Gustav just runs into chaos and makes it through completely unscathed.
Guess what? He's got eyesight at Ferrari 15. You can see Ferrari 15 is up ahead of Gustav. This is getting pretty close between them. And with Gustav's really good pace and Ferrari's mistakes, it's looking like this might turn into an overtake here from Gustav.
Gustav calling this his own domain.
There's a fucking backmarker, but I wanted to jump!
Unfortunately for him, losing some time there from a backmarker on the jump. Probably one of the worst spots. Oh, he's losing more time. Oh no, Gustav, get it together. Get it together. You got to race to it in his own domain. As he says, he's jumped down to 9 seconds behind Ferrari 15. Current leader, Efra, or Suyuz, is in the pits. And we might see him exit out. Should be behind Ferrari. Yep, there's Ferrari right there. And he's going to split, looks like, him and Gustav. So, oh, looks like there's a second ramp here. But Ferrari 15 just barely holding on to this. He had a gap that he's lost quickly, but he's still holding on to this lead of the race. But keep an eye on Big Burb, who could still challenge for it. He's on 2 pits and 6th position already. And we'll have to see when these other 2 drivers pit. Oh, another bump there from Ferrari. Is that Efra? Is that Efra gonna pass? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, it is. It is. We missed it. There he is. He's right there. Efra Moji has passed Ferrari 15 for the lead of this race. And Ferrari, for the first time, has dropped the front of this race here. And he's going to have to challenge for it back. But Efra, currently in front as it stands. Gustav trying to bring it back. He's that.
Just sends it through the ramp there.
Oh, and Ferrari 15 does the same thing. They're tied. They're 1v1ing right now. Ferrari 15 and FMOG are battling it out. There's a second ramp. It's one. And it looks like Ferrari misses it.
Okay,
Efra
right,
hits
okay.
it, but I think they've got to come out with the same pace. Yes, they do. Efra just a little bit ahead. Different strategies here
Yeah,
through the...
but-
Oh,
Because
Ferrari.
he was doing all right.
Ferrari 15.
Clips the
Bump there.
inside and just makes an error.
Another
This
bump
is what
there.
we're
He's going
talking
to go to
about.
the pits.
And he goes,
He's going to go into the pits, Ferrari.
when we say uninduced errors, this is what we're talking about. You need to avoid these kinds of mistakes in order to win a race, and that might have just cost him the entire race.
Yeah, both drivers in the front have both pitted. Technically, Gustav chooses not to.
Ferrari just jumps the pit lane and has made his way past Efra.
Oh my gosh. Seriously?
Yeah. He's now he's got a little bump, but it's been sent back. But he made up like 5 seconds there by doing that.
You guys gotta be careful. Big Burp has entered the fray of this win here. He's only 3 seconds behind Ferrari right now. And with Ferrari's he's kind of falling apart. This is rare. I haven't seen Ferrari really like this all season long, and he's struggling out there. He really is. He's dropping time since the start of this race. Because he is currently sitting 4th, though we do have Bolt kind of in here, not really in the
Gustav's got to
fight.
be near once he pits.
He's looking good right now. He's got pretty clean air, actually. He's had it for a little bit, and he's going to continue to have so. He's going to pit, though. Interesting stuff. It looked like there was nobody really in front of him. He's going to choose the pit. Does he think he's already ahead of Efra and Ferrari? And he's going to try and block him off by getting in front? Maybe that's the case, but he's in the pits here. He's on lap 10, so he could have gone an extra lap, but we'll see him exiting the pits. Where is...
Ferrari
Efra?
has just passed. Looks like he'll be behind Big Bird too. Nope, he'll stay in front of Big Bird.
The 4th. Oh. The risk there. He's going to get passed by Big Bird. Is that what it says right there? But there you go.
Ramp 4, big jump.
Uh-oh. Let's take a look at...
Is this no, we got one more lap. Okay.
So, oh yeah, there's the ramp. Oh my gosh, it's a huge one. It goes over the bridge into Portier. Don't fall off. There's Bolt trying to hold on to the ramp.
Oh,
there's issues. There's issues with the ramp. The ramp is letting people are resetting if they take the ramp. Do not take the ramp. You're not passing a checkpoint if you do so. And I think Gustav learned that. But I feel like Teddy, look, they're disappearing. They're being sent back. And then they're learning not to take the ramp. Yeah, do not take the ramp here. It passes a checkpoint that is not meant to be skipped. And people are passing, yeah, this ramp does not work. Oh no.
And guess who benefited is Ferrari F15. This guy, everybody in front of him just reset their spot, and he just passed all the people he would have ran into anyway.
Yeah, Gustav didn't take it either. Ferrari didn't take it either. I don't think Efra did either. Uh-oh, we do have a big lag spike here. Well, here we go. There goes Bolt in the pits because we're on the last lap of this race. Another little ramp right there, what the heck? Currently, it's...
Don't take that.
Currently, it's Sawyers or Efra. Currently leading this race from Ferrari, who's 2 seconds behind. Big Bird another 3 seconds, and Gustav another 6 seconds behind. This can be anyone's game. Right now, Efra, a little bit of a bump there. And Ferrari is right next to this for the lead of the race on the last lap. Into the hairpin they go. They are tied 1-1 as they get past so many back markers on different strategies here. And none of them, of course, take the ramp. It's too much. And here they go through the tunnel on this last lap and into the Novo chicane. We'll see what they do. They take the ramp, both of them. They probably will.
Gotta take the ramp.
Yes, they do. Both of them go through. Ferrari make a much better exit. A lot faster than the ramp. He's going to take the lead, but it's not over yet. They have a couple more turns to go through the pool sectors. Ferrari 15 is leading this race with only a couple turns to go through the pool. Much cleaner there from Ferrari. It gains his lead by just a couple seconds. They're 5/10 separating each other. Into Raskas looks clean from Ferrari. One more turn to go, and it looks like he absolutely nails it. Ferrari 15 with only one straight to go. Watch out for the back markers. He's going to have to release for one of them. And we might have front. No, it doesn't. Ferrari 15 wins the Monaco Grand Prix by 0.4 of a second. Behind him, Efra and Gustav will finish with 14 seconds later. And oh my gosh, crazy last lap action in there. Ferrari 15 stealing it right back. Big Bird in fourth.
Gustav seems to be the happiest on the podium here.
Oh my gosh, what a crazy finish. Maybe get what is Gustav saying up there?
He's excited. He's dedicating it to Lapis, I guess.
Of course. Of course, McLurkin or Alpha Pop. What are they called? Oh my gosh, they're called Lurka Pop. Lurka Pop. Thank you. I can never
The
remember.
race is finishing.
Lurka Pop very happy with another podium in Monaco. Good points for them to try and get past Alfrog there. There goes his teammate Laser in 8th position.
Domer.
Iconos in 9th. Struxel in 10th. Suda Siegel in 11th. Digo 12th. 2SDG in 13th. 28I8 in 14th. Zooks in low in 15th. Crazy stuff there. Renocast there in 17th.
Yeah, keep in mind, 28I8, he started from the very, very back, starting in, what does he say? 106 to 14th. Impressive
That is
stuff for him.
impressive. That must be 2-8 then, right?
It must be.
No, it's Kane. It's Kane. Kane was the one driving in 2-8 spot there. There's the third of the Lurka Pop, Redstone Cabbage in 25th. They're earning a lot of points today, aren't they? They're gonna do really good. They've kind of come alive, haven't they?
Top 30! Woo! W ramp pass as well, by the way.
Guys, guard.
As the rest of them keep finishing through the top 75 earned points in Monaco. And what'd you guys think? Come on, let me hear it in chat. How crazy was that last lap? On a scale of 1 to 10, how tense was it for you?
Yes, by the way, I think because
Crazy up here. I mean,
it makes it really.
it's so honored to be the one showing you what happens here in these races, because legendary moments like that passing on the last lap with 5/10 at the end to separate the win for Ferrari. Almost, Efra almost had it.
Where did you finish, mine? Wait, where's the W? Not what? I'm trying to fix it.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Oh, that. Okay. Right.
Well, the drivers, depending debriefing what they got going on as we finish the last couple of drivers to earn points. We got 55 going through. We'll see if we can get to the 75 before the race control calls it. Look at all these drivers packed in this. It's a very small podium we have here, but it is the podium we got. They're all packed, just really close together on this spot. Well, when the rest of them finish, let's get our... Oh, shoot. Oh no, I'm in survival. Come on. There we go. While the rest of them finish, let's get our interviews going. So quiet on the front, please, because we want to talk to the Lurka Pop driver, Techno Gustav. Where did he go?
So my last,
I lost him.
I've tied my best.
Yo.
By the way.
Where'd he go? Gustav.
My best
Where are
finish
you?
was tied 30. I actually got 31. So technically, GG.
There he is. Oh, Gustav. Oh my gosh, this guy. Gustav. Get here.
There he is.
Gustav.
Get in. There we go.
Gustav, third place for you. You seem the happiest one here.
Am I?
Yes, sir.
Dude, congratulations, man. Third place. How does it feel? Like, fully. Like, give me all the details.
Oh, like,
Is
We are so peak.
I think
We
you
are
might
so
press
peak.
F3S because that's normally what happens.
Dude.
Next time it's a P1 for sure.
Ah, here
This
we
is
go.
just the start, you know.
The side here. Let's see.
Yes, Gustav, a win here, or a podium here in Monaco. Impressive stuff. I mean,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait, why do you get?
you still got it going because I remember your win in FC1
What?
2 years ago, right? So
Yeah, man, that was like yesterday. Don't worry about it.
2000. Well, that was 3 years ago. That's 2023. Oh my gosh.
Let's not say that.
Dude,
Let's not
oh
say
no.
that.
Well, you still got it, Gustav. Monaco is a great place for you, and another podium in FC2. Congratulations, dude. 3rd place for you.
Oh, you too,
Alright.
man. You too.
Ephra or Soyuz, are you here? Can you speak?
How the?
Yes? No?
Why didn't we make?
You can't. Sorry. Oh, all right. Well, unfortunately for you, I mean, you want to start typing whatever you want in chat so we can read it off. But for you, I mean, had it there for a couple of laps. Seemed like it was yours. Last lap, though, just got overtaken literally over the ramp is what seemingly started the surge from Ferrari, and just a couple more turns. He just had faster pace on that last half of that lap. But it sucks. It sucks, but a 2nd place is still very, very strong for you. I'm sure you're quite happy with a 2nd place, right? Yeah, nod, shake your head, whatever. You're happy with the 2nd still. Is all I ask.
28th, 30th. Ivan, where do you go?
Yes, yes. Yes, yes. He says yes. Okay. Well, congratulations. 2nd place for you, and good luck for your next couple races. But we got to bring it to our championship leader, who continues his lead with the race win here in Monaco. And I gotta ask straight up: did you know you were gonna win a couple laps before this one finished?
Holy shit, no. I mean, all hope was lost when I saw them leading. To be honest, I did not expect this, but that was one hell of a battle in the last laps.
Absolutely. I mean, you were leading for a good majority of this race, but you seem to be struggling through that middle part. There were a lot of mistakes there, not only against backmarkers, but against the track itself.
Pit stop.
Seemingly slowed you down.
Yeah, I had a little bit of luck with the back markers, or with the ramp, I should say.
Wait, did Cactus
Yeah. Well, but still, you brought it back when it mattered most at the very, very end, overtaking with seemingly a little more gutsy speed over the bridge, over the Novo chicane. Seemingly made it work for you, getting past Ephra and taking the win on the last half of the last lap. Impressive stuff, dude. Really, really good. That is the quality of an FC2 champion right there. And you are currently that one in front. So,
yeah.
Wait, would you?
Anything you want to say before we pop champagne, Ferrari?
No, I think it was
Oh yeah, you could have done it.
All right. Well, congratulations, Ferrari.
again.
Let's give everyone snowballs.
I think it might.
Here's a bunch for you guys. Pop the champagne for our champions. Our podium sitters, Ferrari, Ephra, and Techno Gustav on top here today in Monaco.
Hey, right. I think that went decently well, especially for Monaco.
Guys.
All right. Well, they're going to continue their celebrations, but that is going to be it here in the booth. I hope you enjoyed one of the most amazing races of the season so far here in Monaco. And frankly, it is certainly one of the best that we've seen this season, and one of the best Monaco races we've seen all these past couple of years. So we'll see you next time, where we take to a very, very different style of track, but one just as pretty. We will come to the Red Bull Ring in Austria next time out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to subscribe and like the stream if you so choose. And we will see you then. Congratulations again to Ferrari 15.